nonsense. Get
Are
sick.
fucking louder? What kind of a help you want from me?
You need to help me.
Hello? Good
Hello?
morning. Hey, y'all. Sorry, right when we started, my internet cut out. So sorry about that. I don't really think there's much I could have done to stop it, but here we are. Good morning, Take.
What's going on, CJ?
Not much, off to a grand start. Again,
Good
got
morning,
hardly
each
any
and
sleep.
everyone.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Sorry if I missed anybody. I think I missed West and DA. Good morning. Sorry about that. Like I said, my internet just dropped out, so that's why we
That was
are
the
back.
boring part of that video anyway, so it's better because there's a conference in that video, and the guy sings more songs. And Raz, I wanted Raz to see it because I think it was my birthday, and Raz, I was cursing, and I felt bad because I was conference with Raz, and I was like, sorry, Raz.
Oh,
But
yeah.
she's not up yet.
Well, we'll just start it over again in a little bit. Yes,
What
Chester,
up,
we're
Chester?
here. I was just saying my internet stopped for some reason, but if
Well,
it
there's crazy
goes,
storms over that way.
there is. Not at my house.
I mean, listen, people don't know. Most of this chat is from Scotland, Australia, UK, and Jersey. So yes, there's storms down where you are. That's what we're going
Okay,
with.
gotcha.
Wasn't
It was the
nothing you
storm's
did.
fault, y'all. The storm.
Yes, DA, I did want to talk about that too. And I guess we're just rambling right now, but I did wake up early today and there's a couple videos out there that I thought were pretty amazing. Dan Gleeballs did his first American bank account, 102 accounts. I'm sure most people have seen it already because I did see a lot of comments, but if you haven't, you need to watch that. He's always entertaining. He's a good friend of ours, and he makes great content. And him and Chester work together, and he got an account, and it was awesome. And then Alogical, I don't know. I just happened to be up at 5 o'clock, and when I saw that come up, I was like flabbergasted. I mean, it's always entertaining. Um, I could sit there and binge watch all of Alogical's videos. So I'm very flattered that I don't know if that was I can't remember all the comments, but somebody said you need to collab with Alogical, and I would be so starstruck. I mean, it's just the content is amazing.
Yep.
And then I watched a lot of Harley Quinn's videos, and I didn't even know she had a channel until yesterday or the day before. But I'm hooked on watching these reptile vids. And I don't know if this person wants to grow their channel or what. I can assume so because I think Ozzy had thanked somebody because somebody had subbed. I think it was fungi. But to see the reptiles and to learn about geckos and different types of what I would just call them lizards because I'm uneducated, I thought it was awesome. I mean, very well done. So I would send everyone there to watch those vids. And
Okay,
that's Harley
awesome.
Quinn, who's
Maybe
usually in our chat.
Chester, maybe you can find her link for us and post it. That
Yeah,
does
sorry to
sound
put you on the spot,
amazing.
Harley. I mean,
I'm not gonna
some people
lie.
don't like that, but
I'm a little scared of reptiles. I'm scared of snakes. I'm really
yeah,
sorry,
but
but I still respect what you
but that's what I'm saying.
what you
I'm with
do.
you. I'm not a big snake person. I mean, or reptiles for that matter. You see one and you're like turned off by it, and you kind of just, well, hopefully nobody hurts them, and you just kind of walk away. But she's showing them love and explaining them, and it's like, look at this cool creature. It's just a whole different avenue of looking at things. I thought it was very well done, and it's just somebody out there who's taking some time to explore these wonderful creatures and educate the world
Yeah,
on them. I thought
that's
it was great.
awesome.
I think you'll like. I mean, if you don't like snakes and that stuff, before, I think if there's any possibility that you could sway to maybe understand and not hate them so much, I think watching one of her videos will do the trick.
Okay. Well,
But
I'll give it a try. Yeah, I have an infamous fear of snakes. Like one time I was walking with my dad in the woods and a stick got stuck on my leg and I literally screamed like bloody murder scream and my dad turned around with his fist up because he thought I was being attacked, but really it was just a stick that I thought was a snake. That's how scared I am of them.
I mean, I think you're not alone. I think people fear
Yeah.
snakes and spiders, and they don't always understand. So,
Yeah.
um, obviously, certain snakes will kill you. That's
Mhm.
just in their nature. But if you're an expert like Harley, it seems, I mean, I think she knows which one she can pick up and which one she can't. But check it out. I mean, I
Okay,
can't say
definitely.
enough good things about that video.
I
Um,
mean, even a garden snake I know can't kill me. I still scream.
yeah, I'm with you. I don't know if I would scream. At least I'll tell people because there's 22 people watching and a million around the world. I do not scream, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, and worms, worms don't hurt anybody, and I get pissed, I guess, if people step on worms, and and that I can go a little extreme with worms and stuff. But do I want to pet a worm? No, um, but I don't think I would ever attack one if I saw it just crawling on the ground. I think I would just walk over it. Um,
Yeah, it's weird because you would think I would feel that same way about worms, but I don't. It's not like I like love them, but like
and
I'm not scared to like hook them. From going fishing, I'm not scared to put them on the hook. So.
well, you're a Southern girl, so you grew up with like fishing and all that stuff. Like so, but like the average person eats 6 to 8 spiders a year because when you're sleeping, you sleep with your mouth open sometimes, and they'll crawl in there. Now, I don't know who makes up these statistics, but it's just something I
Mm.
heard. But I had the idea to like make a spider guard for like when you sleep, and it's like a plastic thing, and then it's like there's a picture of a spider with a line through it, so the spiders know not to go in there. But my idea got shot down. I think like I don't know 32 times. I called the Indian tech support scammers, and they will not help me make a prototype. But um, I'm gonna keep trying because I don't think people should be eating spiders. Um, yeah, John, you keep believing it's a myth, okay? But,
And
um,
yes, Chester wants to recommend Silvertop Scam Baiting, which to be honest, I have not spent much time watching that one, but please go sub. Um I'll try to
yeah, I
watch
subbed a
some of their
while ago and
videos later.
commented. I never heard back, but I know he was making some progress. So hopefully he's busy and he's still putting out content. I mean, I liked what I saw. And then I had a couple messages from people that said I'm in the new Scam Baiter video
Yes,
at
definitely.
5.14,
Hmm.
5 minutes and 14 seconds into the video. And this guy's a genius. I mean, I've been like a huge fan of Scambaiter. Um, I just like to see to watch the call center going on, and for anybody who ever has you know the image that it's from a basement and it's in squalor, um, and they don't like what they're doing. I mean, and that does happen. But what we're seeing there, it looks like an office in New York City. Fax machine, copies, computers. There's people smiling and going back and forth, and then he just calls and interrupts them, and he's listening to all the calls coming through, and he must have been flooded because I recognized a few people too. I thought, and I think you hear me curse at them. It must have been, like you said, we were flooding their systems that were already ratted, right, by them,
Right.
something
Yeah,
like that.
that's my theory, but yeah, that he had already ratted them and then we were flooding them. But it's funny cuz yesterday I was trying to find a clip of Take talking to our guest today. So just had gotten done listening to Take for like 3 hours. And then he texted me. He's like, I heard a rumor I'm in the new scambaiter video. So I'm like, let me hear. And I'm like, yep, I just listened to you for 3 hours. That's definitely you.
I mean, I listened to it over and over again, and I still wasn't sure, but it it did kind of sound like me to me. And if you said it was, I trust you. I'll take the credit. I'm in a scam hater video.
Yeah.
That's what I aspired to do. So it's like it's been a great day. I get to wake up to an illogical video, a scam baiter video, a Dan Gleeball's video, and then last night I watched the Harley Quinn reptile video, and then Ozzy had sent me something on Discord right before we started, and I got to watch another video of Harley. So, you know, I've been busy.
Sounds
Oh,
awesome. And you came to my show yesterday. Thank y'all so much that came in. Not my show, sorry, but the show that I was so graciously asked to be on. Thank y'all so much for coming yesterday. As I got to talk to Face Down Tragedy, it was pretty interesting to hear from a real victim. So y'all go check out that video
look,
later if you
them.
missed it. But thank you all for being there. Thank you, Take, for coming. It was really nice of everyone to come support us.
Yeah, face down tragedy. I don't know if they're. I think. Oh, they are here. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome thing that you were on with them. What's up, Christopher Thompson, domesticated? Um, I enjoyed the whole thing. It was like a romance scam, and kind of like they had Kimberly on, a victim, and then CJ was on, talking about scams, and she's very knowledgeable and could kind of, hopefully tell people what they need to do in the future. It was very professional. It was just a great show. They had a nice intro, and not only that is when I went into their videos a little bit, he did a cover of a Junkyard song, "That's Life in Hollywood," and that was kind of like my go-to song, like in 1991, I think it was, or 1990. I mean, because after all of the bands that you're bored with, and then all of a sudden this Junkyard song comes out, I mean, I was just taken aback when I saw. I was like, oh my God, somebody knows that band. So I'm a big Face Down Tragedy fan, and if you're not sub to them, please go do so, and let's see if we can get them up to like 200 ASAP. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Um, and they're going to be doing a lot more interviews with scam baiting, but they will also have people on, and they're looking for guests. I know that they had an email going on through the chat stream, so you can always contact them if you have a story, and I'm sure they'll talk to you. Um, if the producers of their show find it interesting, and I'm sure everybody's interesting in their own way. But I look forward to seeing more of their streams. But great job
Yeah.
yesterday, CJ.
And oh, thank you. And the same with us. If anybody is interested in being on the show, please feel free to reach out to us on Discord. I have my own Discord server. It's real small. Like there's not a lot going on there yet, but it's a way that you can talk to Take and I if you want to, or you can email us at morningscamshow@gmail. And we both have access to that email, so either one of us could check it. So feel free to email
Yeah, and
us or
hopefully one day
holler at us.
we'll flip the script and have Face Down on, so we can talk to them. Interviewing the interviewers, because I'd like to talk to them
Yeah.
about their music choices, and I'm
Oh
still
yeah,
confused
absolutely.
who's who, but
Yeah, and I
anything we
would
can do to
love
help them grow.
Yeah, and I would love to hear about how their channel came to be. I was going to ask them last night, but there wasn't a lot of time, so I would love to hear about how the birth of their channel. So that would be great.
Yep. And then in a little while, if I'm not mistaken, we have Martin calling in, right?
Yeah, we sure
And
do.
who's that? Like an ex-boyfriend of yours? Like,
Well,
what's his story?
I got a lot of those, so it could be. No,
But why, what's he gonna say? I mean, is he here because he's a scammer, or what's the story with Martin?
So Martin was one that was a scammer I talked to that worked for support, and you'll hear the clip in a few minutes. I'm gonna play the clip of me talking to him, but in the clip you'll hear him tell me what he does is talk to me. Yes, Chester, please share the Discord channel if anybody would like to join. Like I said, there's not tons of activity on it. It's fairly new, but it is a way that you can find Take and I if you want to hang out with us sometime. But Martin, he did his script, and then he's like, I'll be back. And then he was gone for like 5 minutes. And then when he came back, he said, just hang up. This is a scam. So, of course, then I wanted to talk to him more. So we'll kind of talk about how he got into the call center. And you can see by my title, I did not call him a scammer on purpose. He's not a scammer. He was in the call center for 2 weeks. So we'll talk to him more about that. And the merch, yes, Animals, we're working on that this week. There's some things up. I can post the link, but we're not, like, it's still work in progress. There's still some things to work on there, but we have a few things up. We have a couple of shirts from Take, like the Go Ahead Please, and the, what's that other one? I forget now.
And that's what I do, that's what I do, bitch.
And that's what I do, bitch, is up. And then I made just some things with my icon, so I'll post that link in a little bit, but we're still kind of working on that.
And then the onesies, I think, will be a little on the edge, like, fuck off, take a glass of water or something like that.
Yeah.
So the other, I cannot wait to talk to Martin. I just can't wait. I'm fascinated with how many people do or do not know about the scams, what life is like. So we can kind of ask him some questions, and hopefully he can put up with my nonsense, because I just can't help it sometimes. I'm not that awake yet. I had a terrible sleep last night. So my cats,
I did too.
Like, I've lived in, like, I don't know, I think about 11 different places in the last 10 years. And I have these cats, each and everything. And in 3 of the apartments, they have destroyed the toilet. Like, I don't know what these guys have against the flusher, but I wake up in the middle of the night to some banging noise, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. This is just like New Haven, just like the apartment in New Haven. They're gonna yap me on my security, these guys. But they're beating the hell out of the flusher. And, like, both of them work in cahoots together, and, like, each is smacking it, and everything's, like, keeping guard. But I'm like, I got to go into the bathroom and see what's going on, because I need to sleep. And then they're just looking at me, and the lever's, like, half hanging off. They didn't break it, though. I was able to salvage it. But they've destroyed 3 toilets in 3 of my 11 apartments.
Oh my
I don't know if
gosh.
they pick and choose, but they started their shit last night. And I was like, I don't know.
Were all
I
of
gotta
them
go to
the
sleep,
same
guys.
color? Like, are they attracted to a particular color?
It's chrome. They're chrome everywhere. So, I got to get a new lever eventually. But they just keep smacking this lever like they don't like the toilet lever. I don't know.
Well, you could be like those people in Meet the Parents, where they just teach the cat how to use the toilet, and then that would come in handy.
I'm not even going to attempt to train them to do anything. I tried to get them to give me a face bump when I walk by, like a handshake, but they don't.
Cats are pretty stubborn. So, I found this list of Christmas presents. I was going to let you tell me which one of them you want. It's Christmas presents for men.
I don't really need any presents. I hope you have a bunch of different coupons you can send me.
Well, maybe after you hear the list, you'll change your mind because it's some good stuff.
All right.
Okay, the first one is a set of socks with a picture of a giraffe dressed as a doctor standing next to a dog dressed as a candy cane. Anybody get that one?
I mean, it's clever, but I don't know if I would wear those socks because who the hell's going to see it?
Yeah, but what is a giraffe? Why is the giraffe? Why is the doctor a giraffe? And why is the dog? Why is the candy cane a dog? That's all I want to know.
I don't know. Who are we to judge? Weird things happen in this world. But, I mean, that's an awesome idea. They should put it on a T-shirt or something, I think. Socks? I don't know. Nobody sees it. Like that's what I don't understand about socks. Socks are socks.
I love pretty
I don't even
socks.
know if mine match half the time. I'm like, who the hell looks down there? You know? And
Okay.
it's just like when I was getting my haircut the other day, the girl's like, "Do you want a round or a square in the back?" I'm like, "I don't care. I never look back there." You should ask the other people that need to see the back of my head. What do I care? Just don't put grooves back there.
Well,
Anyway, go ahead, please.
That's why you need a wife, because your wife would be like, "Oh, do it this way," and then you wouldn't have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, if there was somebody that was going to see my socks all the time, I would be a little bit more self-conscious about it, I guess.
Yeah.
I like Ozzy Boy's idea.
Yeah, there you go.
What's the next
Okay,
one? What else
the next option is a pretzel pillow. It's a pillow filled with bags of pretzels. The pretzel pillow is made with 100% soft cotton fabric in black or red and stuffed with high quality microfiber fill.
Oh my God! So you can you're saying you could wake up in the middle of the night, and if you're hungry, you don't need to go to the fridge to have a snack.
Right, your pillow's full of
You just open
bags
it up and
of
eat a pretzel.
pretzels.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, that's a keeper. I'll deal with that one.
Okay, next. A death metal teddy bear.
Death metal teddy bear?
Yep.
I'm all over anything. That's my error. I mean, death metal. What does he do?
The deafening roar of the growling bear will scare off any unwanted intruders, and it's also available in the dark sludge green and a low-riding colostomy bag.
Oh, you had me until the bag part.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what do you do with a teddy bear? I never had a teddy bear. Do you snuggle with it?
Yeah, I snuggle with
might
teddy
get
bears.
Jealous, but it might distract each and everything from trying to wreck my toilet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll say 50% yes, 50% no. I'm not sure yet about that.
It's shirtless and it comes with a fashionable studded collar. If that changes your mind.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm back to wanting it because if I run out of that collar, I can just take the teddy bears and wear it around that day.
There you go. Okay, the next is a football helmet made of rabbit fur. The rabbit fur is all over the place on the outside and soft, making you wonder what kind of rabbit they skinned to make it. But once you get it on and get into the game, you forget all about it. And
I don't play.
No. You sent me that football picture. You did play football. Don't make me put
1979.
Don't make me put it on the screen of you playing football.
I don't care. You can play it. I mean, you can show people, but I mean that's a whole nother lifetime ago. I don't even watch football on TV, so the helmet wouldn't be for me. I mean, people say I should probably be wearing a helmet when I walk outside, but I don't need the helmet.
And of course, yeah, Animal Matters makes a good point. We don't want to have animal fur. But this is all a joke. Don't worry. We're not pushing anything made out of fur.
Canhead.
Okay, so the next one is an ice cube tray that's shaped like a handgun.
Yes.
That sounds kind of dangerous.
Absolutely.
Okay, next is a traffic cone. Oh, this is the last one. A traffic cone shaped soap mold. Would you like soap that looks like a traffic cone?
Room. Nope. There's no room here for any more traffic cones. I have stolen so many over the last 20 years.
So, which of these would you like to pick for your Christmas gift?
I picked 4 of them.
Well, which one was your favorite? One? Yeah, I'm not buying you 4 things.
I don't know. We'll have to talk offline about that. Which ones? Maybe the ice cube tray one.
Yeah.
That's funny. Pecan Head said Funko Pops of Iron Maiden and Lemmy and a few more are coming out, and maybe that's why. Like, oh, you know why? Because I was searching so much face down tragedy on my YouTube. A Motorhead video showed up with tragedy in the title, and I actually watched it. And I never really used to be a big Lemmy fan or Motorhead fan, but it was pretty cool. But that's just
That sounds
what I
awesome.
was
I
doing.
don't really know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Sorry. And I was texting Martin, so I was distracted.
What time's
Sorry.
Martin coming on?
I just texted him, told him we were almost ready for him. Is he almost ready? He is typing. So I'm assuming that's yes. So we will have him on in a few minutes. So what about me? What you gonna get me for Christmas?
Probably a coupon.
To where?
Let's see. I went to Dunkin' 2 times, I think, since you've given me that. So whatever the balance is, I'll just email it to you.
Oh my god.
So it won't be quite as much as what you gave me, but you're richer than me. So
all right. I guess
you'll be getting a nice coupon to Dunkin' Donuts, or maybe I'll get you a Chick-fil-A gift card because you love Chick-fil-A, right?
I love Chick-fil-A, and they just built a new Chick-fil-A like really close to my house. It has a light that goes into it. It's really easy to pull in. I go to the curbside pickup, and nobody is ever there. It's amazing. I mean, where do you find a Chick-fil-A that you can actually get in there and get food, and it doesn't take 30 minutes?
Yeah, when I lived in Connecticut, we had them, and I used to wait in line at the drive-thru, and it would take forever. But it was worth the wait because the girl was so friendly to me. I mean, if you're ever having a day where the whole world is just treating you like shit, and you go to a Chick-fil-A, I mean, they're like so polite, and they make you feel like you're the most important person in the world.
Yep.
So I think I even told the girl, I think I'm gonna drive through again just so we talk again.
That was sweet. I could see you doing that.
Well, there's
Raz
a fine
is
line
here.
between
Good
sweet
morning,
and
Raz.
creepy, I guess.
Yeah. Kind of like where you're at with Britney Spears, right?
Yeah, well. And I'm actually good that there were some technical problems in the morning because, like I said, Raz is here now, so she needs to hear herself in that conference.
Yeah, Raz, this morning I started streaming and then my internet crashed and everyone's been really mean to me about it all morning, saying I can't run the production, trying to get me fired from the show. It's been awful, awful. Morning, DH Products.
What up, DH?
Y'all know I'm joking. All right, well, I think Martin's about ready. We don't want him to get busy in the meantime, so I'm going to go ahead and play the clip. This is the clip of me talking with what obviously we all know Martin's not his name. We're going to try to protect his identity though, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, just to be on the safe side. So this is me talking to Martin, and when this is over, we'll be back with him.
Martin Washington.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Madison Keene. I was calling because I got a message about some kind of charge.
Okay, please go on.
They
Will you
said
please
I was
read
going
the
to be
message
charged,
completely for me?
Sure. Let me find it. Did I call the right place? Like, usually companies answer with, hello, this is, and then, like, they say the company's name and you just said hello. Like, did I call the right place?
Ma'am, this is the support. Just please tell me the read the message completely for me so better I do understand what kind of message you are getting. And it's a
Okay.
genuine message or it's a scam or something.
Oh, okay. Let me find it.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't find it. Is there any way you could just look up by my email and check my account?
Do you have any idea about this message? What was written over there? A little bit instruction if you will give, then I would be able to find out. So if you remember anything, please let me know.
It just said like you placed an order for 149, but I didn't.
Okay, that's it.
And I'm sorry I can't find it. Now I was real
Okay,
sleepy. I just like
it's
jotted the
okay.
number down to call you.
This is what you remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Madison. I would like to tell you that I talked to my IT superior and they told me that this is all scam messages. You don't need to worry about it. So as you do not have the message, so I'm unable to understand it. But whatever message you are getting, you're not gonna get charged for anything. So just avoid these kind of messages and don't worry about it. Okay? It could be a scam. That's it.
Oh, why are you telling me this? Like you could have tried to scam me anyway.
Yeah, but I can understand the situation, but everyone is not the same. That's why I could be
You're
in the wrong place also.
saving me?
I'm saying I could be in the wrong place also.
It sounds like
And
you
one,
are in the wrong place because you sound good.
yes, yes, I am.
Do you
I'm
not get
trying.
commission off of your...
I'm trying to get exit as soon as possible.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
No, it's not that much big. It's totally up to yourself whether you want it or not. As I don't want it, so I will get rid of myself from this. Don't worry about it.
Do you not have targets you have to meet?
Yes, we do have, but before joining this, I was not aware of it. I thought I was going to do something good, but I wasn't aware that what I'm gonna part of. So that's why I just unrecorded your call and told you that it's a scam. So better you can be aware of it. That's it.
Well, that's really kind of you. Do you have your college like engineering degree?
No, I do not have. Previously I was doing job in a retail store. I was team leader there, and after that I joined BPO. But I was not aware what was going on here. So it's just 2 days, and I got to know. And within a week I will be over.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We are back with Martin. Martin, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Caesar.
So I'm gonna just talk for a minute. There's gonna be a 30-second delay, so y'all let me know if you heard him, his voice, so that I know if you can hear him. This is my first time using WhatsApp on my computer. And Take, you're
Okay.
still with us, right? Take. We are live on.
Everything is fine. I'm just saying that everything is fine. Just the voice is breaking a little bit.
Okay. Take, and you're
Yeah,
still with
I
us.
heard Martin on the stream, and he sounds crystal clear. So
Okay.
hopefully our
So
voices
it.
to Martin are understood.
Yep, it might break on your end a little bit, Martin, but on our end it's good. So you might have to just bear with me a little bit.
No issues. Take your time.
Thank you. So thanks so much for being here. We just listened to the clip of when you and I basically met. Can you tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about how you found this job?
Yeah. Actually, before joining this, I was in a marketing job and I have worked in a retail sector also. I never worked before in a call center, so I just went for the interview
Mm-hmm.
and they told me that it's a real estate process. So we will get the query from the United States. People who are looking for the properties, we will get the leads and we have to call them. Okay. So if
Uh-huh.
they are looking for any kind of property, and we will pass these leads to our agents who are in the United States. And if the deal is done, we will get the commission. So I thought that it's a kind of sale job. It's a kind of telesales job. So I found it's okay. So I joined there. First 2 days, I was just be trained with the pitch, what I have to say to the customer and all. Till that
Mm-hmm.
time, I was not aware what is going on. The third day, I was on the computer. I was handling the live calls. And the day when you called me,
Mm-hmm.
I was not the priority for them because I was the trainee there. So they just asked me to stay there and look everyone. Okay. And they asked me to get only few calls. So
Mm-hmm.
I just heard and a woman was shouting. So I didn't understand what was going on. So they, someone said that it's just a customer and that's okay. But suddenly on my text now, because we do have a two text now number. So if someone's system is get ringing, same call will be shown on my system. So I was just the other guy was not on the system, so I just picked the call, and the customer was abusing from that side that you are scammers, you have taken all the money from me and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just a bit surprised that someone called me and started abusing what's going on. Then I asked to a colleague that what it is exactly, what's going on. Then he told me.
So, you heard
Sorry.
a customer, we'll call it that, on the phone calling the people you
Yeah,
work with a scammer, and that's kind of what made you
yeah.
think.
Actually, I'm not very much aware about the process how they deal with it. I
Mm-hmm.
just know two things that they have been I-beam, by which they used to get call directly, and the
Mm.
text now, by which they used to do callback. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
Sometimes they do given their text now number to the customer. If any leads did not convert at that time, so for the callback, they used to give their text now number to the customer, and they used to change it very frequently. Means after a week, they will change their
Oh,
text
they
now
will.
number again. So when you
Oh,
called
okay.
me, I was aware of all that,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided that I won't be a part of it because I did not educate myself to rob someone. But
Yeah.
it was very surprising for me because they told me something else and I was doing something else there.
Right.
And people who are from call center, they do know about these things. So if they are going to join it, they are aware of that because in India, we used to call it tech support.
Right.
And actually, the tech support means in India, not a exactly technical support. It's a kind of means the genuine process, like the genuine company, like Genpact, Converges, and many more. They are
Mm-hmm.
working on a genuine process, but small companies and who are running the tech supports from just for 1 year or 2 year, they are just doing this.
I
So I
see.
was not very much aware of all this, but now I got a little bit awareness. How do they work and all? So
So what
then
kind
suddenly
of
you give me a call and rest you know what happened.
yeah.
So
So you were there for a total of 2 weeks, is that correct?
Approximately.
Okay.
you said though that you had interviewed. It was like a real estate thing, right?
They told me in the time of interview, yeah, okay, the
Right.
interviewer told me that
So
it will be a real estate process.
and then
But
what was the
in the
actual
training, they were just
scam that you
telling me
were?
how to talk with the customer, nothing else. So I thought that it will come later on. But after a week, I got to know that there hasn't been anything like real estate or something. We will get a call from customer, and they didn't tell me that I have to do scam. They just said go and pitch to the customer, okay, and after a certain period, I need to transfer this call to other agent.
Mm.
Like yeah, you were starting as I guess we would call them like an opener or a freshie.
Yeah, fresher.
You get them,
Mm-hmm.
and then you transfer it after you get them to bite a little bit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because
Wow, that's
sale
fascinating.
part
So
is not
good for you.
for me because I was the new one. So maybe I will waste the
Yep.
call. So that's why they don't want me to close the deal. So
Right.
after a certain time, after probing the customer, they want me to transfer the call to someone else.
Now, was this like a big call center type setting that you were in, or was it kind of a small basement? I mean, we hear so many different stories that these places exist under jewelry stores in Calcutta, to being in somebody's bedroom if they're doing it just by themselves, and then there's like the videos that we see where their offices look like a New York contemporary
Well,
layout.
I must tell you because previously I was uh, not aware of anything. I don't know how the call center works. But right now I can say if someone wants to work in a room in her home premises, he can do that. He just need to install a system, just
Oh,
need to
sure, we
IB
know,
a
yeah.
text now, and he need a vendor to get the calls, to arrange the calls. Okay, if
But the
someone,
call
and
center that you
of
worked
course
in,
he must have
how many?
someone to block the gift cards or charge the debit card or credit card of customer. He must have
Mm-hmm.
resource. If
So
someone
the
has
call
do that,
center that you
they
worked
can run
in,
their tech supports in a room.
go ahead, please.
Go ahead.
So the call center that you worked in, how many people would you say were working there?
I think around, it was not a big one, around 5 to 6 in my shift. I was the
Oh,
new one.
gotcha. Okay.
Previous 5 were working approximately from past to a year or 1.5 year, I think.
And then what was the pay structure like? I mean, were there targets? Did they go over in the beginning and say, okay, we're going to pay you a little salary plus some commission, a percentage, and you have, say, 2 months to get some income coming in? Or were people stressed that they
Yeah.
might get fired? Or were you just there for such a short time you don't even know?
Okay. Well, I would say that in center in which I was, it's not a very big center. Okay, it's a small one. So they do not have a very big targets. Yeah, there were incentive which they told in the beginning, but I didn't found it attractive because I don't want to be the part of it. But the person who were working there, I asked them also. They said that apart from the salary, they didn't get anything because the transparency was not there. Okay, if they
Mm.
say that okay, $2,000 or whatever dollar they have been made from any customer, okay, maybe the person who's in charge, he will say that customer made the charge back, okay, and he didn't get anything. So there isn't any transparency until
Mm.
unless I mean, the person is in charge. He's scamming with his employees also, as well as the people in the US.
Oh, interesting. So the boss, the owner, can
Yeah,
easily have you scam people,
of course.
but then he doesn't pay
Yeah,
because he says, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, there was a chargeback from the
yeah,
credit card company or whatever,
yeah,
so we didn't get paid, so
of
I can't
course.
pay you commission." So he's scamming
Yeah,
the employees, you're saying. Yes, I've heard
you
that
got me.
happening too. A lot of people don't like the bosses they work for.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you so
Very.
much.
So, did they tell you like if you don't make a certain amount that you would be let go? Was there a certain amount that they told you had to make to keep the job?
It could be happen because I don't know. In my case, I haven't seen that. Okay. But yeah, people in the higher salary who do have much experience in the same work, they have the big target because they have the experience. They are getting a huge amount of pay from the owner. So,
Hmm.
yeah, of course, they have to justify it. But I was the fresher in this work, so they didn't say anything to me. And I was not there for a longer period, so I can't tell you exactly about this.
Right.
Yeah.
So, was there other conversations throughout the week that was similar to mine? Did you tell other people this is a scam? You should just hang up.
Yeah, I would like to tell you the same day you called me, CJ. Actually, that was the first day I was on the call, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the owner was not there because he used to be on the floor most of the time, okay? So,
Mm-hmm.
and fortunately, my system, it is in the corner. So if I will speak slowly, maybe other will not understand. And I was on the text now, so there is no recording system in it. So when you
Right.
called me, it was a text now call. So there isn't any recording.
Oh.
If you will call me on the iBeam, might be I will hung up or will not be able to do the things which I did,
Mm-hmm.
honestly speaking, because I was in the kind of situation I cannot, maybe I don't want to do that job, I can leave that, but I couldn't say that don't call again or something. I was just
Mm-hmm.
simply hung up. This is what I can do. So you called me on the text now. So there wasn't any recording. Before you, I think there were a few more customers who called me. So I just simply hung up. But as I was getting the calls continuously, so I cannot hung up on everyone. So just I picked your call and you told me the concern, and I just said, I think I do not remember what I exactly said. Maybe I think that do not call this number again. It's a scam or something. This is what I told you.
Yeah. You like put me on hold for a little bit, and then you came back and you said everything was
Yeah,
fine.
I
This
think
is a
someone
scam.
was there. That's why I put you on hold. That
Mm-hmm. Well.
And so that's great that you would do that. I mean, that's like an act of humanity. I mean, that's what people need
Mm-hmm.
to do, you know? So I can't express my gratitude that you did that. I mean, you discovered it was a scam, and within, a week's time, you were like, I'm not doing this anymore. What the hell did I sign up for?
Yeah.
Um,
well,
like, do you think that there are other
well,
people like
frankly
you in the
speaking,
call
Cake.
centers?
Thanks to you that you are showing your gratitude. But if someone in my place and he's an educated person and he don't want to be part of it, everyone has the right to do the same. I mean, I didn't educate myself to rob someone. Your money is your money. It's okay if
Well,
I cannot steal it. Doesn't matter how rich you are or anyone else. Okay, I cannot fulfill my dreams by stealing someone, rob someone, because
I
you
mean, I
never know
agree.
what problems other gonna face after that. You will simply hung up on him. After that, you're not gonna see the situation in. Maybe someone will commit suicide after that. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So simply you will
Do
be a
you
martyr. So it's a kind of crime, and
do you think that there are other people like you in that call center? I mean, I know you had a very small taste of it, and you probably don't know too much about the call centers, just like we don't, just because
Yeah.
you didn't even know this existed before you went on the interview, right? I'm just wondering how many other
I
good
will
people there
I
are
would
that are
love to
just
share
doing
one
this. That
thing which you need to understand. Okay.
Yeah, go
All
ahead,
call
please.
centers which I know only runs on the basis of vendors. Vendors who provide calls, who generate calls. Calls means suppose if you are dialing any customer service number, how your calls will land to our center. You need to figure it out. You are dialing a
Well, I
customer
know
care
that.
number of any company, either it's a e-commerce company or any company which you have in USA or anywhere else. So if you're dialing them, your your call is routing to us and we are handling that call. How it is all possible? This is
Well, I
what
don't think
need
it's
to be figured it
possible,
out.
to be
Once it
honest.
will be
Not.
solved, there won't be any kind of scam.
Hmm.
I mean,
I can understand that outbound. I can understand that people will get the database. I will suppose if I am calling you and just pitching you for something that I'm calling you from somewhere, and you will get understand because that it's a kind of a scam. But when you are calling me for something to resolve your issue and I'm picking your call, it would be easier for me to convince you for something.
oh, absolutely. I mean, I do think that there exists something where people think they're calling a major company without prior communication, and it just does get routed
Yeah,
to the scam centers. But there's a lot of shady emails, and that has those numbers in there. You know, you get Amazon
yeah,
emails with a number, PayPal
yeah,
emails with a phone number, um, text
yeah,
messages. So the call centers are sending those out to people. That's how their calls are getting routed there. You know, it's not a mistake that
yeah,
people are calling up a PayPal scam
yeah.
thinking they're
In the
calling the real PayPal. They were
okay,
told to call that number from a fake PayPal person.
yeah.
That's just how I see it.
Actually, the problem is there have been three kinds of variety of calls. Okay, once is email blasting. Email blasting is not as much useful for them. Okay, yeah, it's cheaper for them because they do just email blasting and get the calls from the customer that they got the mail from this mail ID that this amount has been deducted from their account, and if you want to refund this money, do call back on this number, and their call landed to our text now or IBM, whatever it is.
Right. Yep.
The second variety
Now,
is a little bit higher, and the creamy call means the A grade call. Okay, the call is it will cost I I think $25 to $50 per call. Vendor will cost a center. Okay, but
wow,
this
that's
call
good
will
to know.
be if the agent is good. Okay, and he know the tactics. This call is a fruitful call because customer seriously has a concern and he want to resolve it at any cost. So in that case, it would be easier for them to play with them.
And in the short
So
time that you
so
were there,
yeah,
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were done. Sorry. Go ahead, please.
yeah. I am just telling you that, and the vendors, it's all over the world, not only in India, even in Pakistan, Bangladesh,
Oh, absolutely.
okay,
Hmm.
and in
Yep.
many more countries. They are
So,
just creating the groups on Facebook, Telegrams, all over there, and they just used to contact each other on with okay, and maybe the first time they will give 3 to 4 calls free of cost just for the demo, and if there any conversion, so they can deal further.
now, in the short time that you were there, I mean, I know you only got a
Yeah,
small snapshot of what goes on in a call center,
yeah,
but I
yeah,
mean, you did talked to CJ. She was part of what we would call a call flood, where it's people like me, and I think I talked to you too, and I probably wasn't friendly, and I do apologize. But they're people calling all day long, abusing and nonsense about dragons and dinosaurs and just cursing. Like, do you find that many people fell for the scam when you were there, or did the scam baiters, like say like a CJ or even like myself who just makes goofy phone calls, does that do any good, or is it just kind of an annoyance? Like, I mean, we waste time, so I know it's good in that way, but did you see a lot of people actually falling victims, or did the people like CJ and myself kind of make a difference? I guess is my question.
No, there have been plenty of victims. Okay, and
There were a lot of victims
it's
in the
not
two
all
weeks
the
you were there.
scammers are calling. I can see that there have been plenty of victims. One day, I just heard the noise of a woman, and she was screaming very badly. Even the owner was on the phone, but the voice was coming outside. So we heard that, and it was really painful. Trust me on that. So can't say anything about it. Whether maybe I didn't understand the question of you exactly.
Were there how like did a lot of people fall victim to the scam in the
Yeah.
2 weeks that you were there, or did was it very minimal? And a lot of people just didn't
N-
fall for it.
okay, the amount of victims you're asking for.
Yeah, like in like a day, like I mean, like out of 100 calls, how many people would you think actually paid money to the call center?
I would like to tell you that in my center, okay, I think the owner is not a very experienced one. He's the new one. I think the just past 1.5 year he is running that center. Okay, and I think between 4 to 5 people, there won't be more than 20 calls or 40 calls. Okay, and it's all
Okay.
depend on the flow and the vendor who's providing the call. So it's all depend that maybe conversion of calls will be not more than 3 to 4. Okay, in 20 calls. Yeah, but the only problem is it's not easy to scam new guy, but it's easy to scam someone who has been already scammed and do call. Suppose if you got scammed with a certain amount, approximately $800 or $1,000, whatever it is, maybe more than that, and you call on my center, okay, and you told me that, and you are hoping that this time you have dialed a genuine number and you are talking to me, and you told me that you have been scammed with $800, $1,000 on the name of gift card, whatever gift card it is. There have been plenty of gift cards of the company like eBay, Amazon, Google Play, Best Buy, many more. So it could be happen. So you will dial me again and you will tell me the concern that you have been scammed with $800 on the name of gift card, and you will tell me what you have to do. So maybe I will say that it's okay. We are going to refund you this money, and because I used to heard them how they used to talk, okay,
Hmm.
and they will ask you for more. And when you have wasted $1,000 already, okay, maybe you will understand that you are dialing a scam again,
Mm.
okay. But in the hope of something, you will get ready to invest 50 or $100 more just to think that I have been already scammed with $1,000, and if I'm going to spend $100 more, it's not going to make a difference. But if suppose it's a genuine, if I'm going to spend $100 and if I'll get my money back, so in this hope, people get scammed again.
Mm. Interesting. Do you get what he's saying? Take he's saying, getting them the first round is hard, but then once you got them, it's easy to get them again, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, everybody, I think, that talks to people that are scammed, they're very, I guess,
you can be
clever
scammed
and
only in two ways. Suppose
Go ahead,
if you
please.
have been already scammed or something and you dial someone, or your greediness about something. They offer you a huge discount or something, okay, on the name of gift card, do the payment with it, or we can offer you this product if you do the payment with the gift card. Because gift card they will ask because customer cannot do the charge back.
Right.
Mhm.
That's why they want to use
And,
the gift card.
and it's very
So
common that for somebody that has been
yeah,
scammed to get scammed again. I mean, we hear the
yeah,
stories. It's heartbreaking. Um, so yeah, I
yeah,
totally get it. When you left the
yeah.
call center after being there such a short time, did you just say, "I'm not going to report this. I'm just going to go mind my own business," or did you actually talk to the police, or were you scared? We hear all different types of stories of
No. I didn't.
retribution.
No. I didn't do anything. I will simply tell you that because
Yeah.
honestly, if I will say, I'm not going to say the people who are doing this, they're not wrong. But apart from the owner who's running this and the people who are working there, they are just like me, okay? They are from the good background. I can see that. And it's not like that they are not feeling bad while doing this. But the only problem is you can say that you do not have any option just because of that you're doing this. But I can never feel doing a scam is an option. No, it's not an option for you.
Well,
If you'll think
well,
it's an
you're
option, you will do that.
you're a good person, so you find you like you said earlier, you didn't get educated to rob people. Um, and it would be
Yeah, of
definitely
course.
understandable to me that if somebody in your situation left the call center after finding out it was a scam and didn't do anything,
Yeah,
because I know the police sometimes you can't even trust them, I hear. So you're afraid.
yeah.
Um, that I would totally
There
understand.
could
I
be
mean, I
any
get it.
reason
I
because,
just wouldn't call the people that are
yeah,
working there still good people because they're still stealing and they know it's a scam by this point, right?
yeah, of course.
Yep.
I
But
can
he's too
understand your
nice to say they're
concern,
scumbags like we
honestly.
say.
And the only problem is when you are when you have been a part of something, okay, can't say that I was not scared. Don't want to lie, but the truth is that either for 2 weeks I was there, okay.
Mhm.
So if suppose I'm going to talk to the local police station or something, first they will ask how you get there and everything, and might be possible that I will be in a problem. That's why I didn't proceed. But honestly speaking, I didn't think about it, not for a second that I'm gonna complain or something. I just did my job. I'm not gonna scam anyone. If someone will call me, I will make them aware that don't dial this number again. I'm not saying I shouldn't do that. If I do that, okay, it's good for me. It's good for my country also. But honestly speaking, I didn't do that, and not even I think that I will do that. I just left there and I told them that I won't dial a scam.
Yeah, that's very
Even
admirable.
they
I mean,
told
I
me
think
that, yeah, even they told me that it's just a matter of 2 months, okay? And after 2 months, we will start a genuine process. So just for 2 months, you have to dial. So I said no, I won't be a part of it because I do not trust them. Because in the beginning, they told me it's a genuine process, and now they are saying that after 2 months. So I was aware that it's not going to happen. In 2 months, they know if I will dial this, I will get used to of such things, and maybe after 2 months, it won't bother me. So that's why
Mhm.
they were saying that.
Exactly.
now, do you know? And again, you were only there a short time, and I definitely appreciate everything that you're talking about. And I think it's good for people to hear that some people just don't know it's a scam, and I believe that some people really don't when they start, like you don't. The only difference between you and I think 90% of the other people I talk to is they're still there. They had a choice. You made a good choice. And I think it's very admirable that you did that and said, I'm not going to scam people. Um, but did you find out in the 2 weeks that you were there, um, did the company that you worked with, did they work with other tech companies
Ye-
that maybe were stationed in the USA, and that worked with that call
Excuse
center?
me.
Um,
Yeah, you need
I
to
don't know if
ask
you know that
again.
they had connections in
I
the
missed in
USA, but
between.
sometimes
He missed
go
what you
ahead,
said
please.
because of my sneezing. He's asking you to repeat it because my sneeze messed you up.
Like, did you get there into it long enough to know if that actual call center worked with like a United States tech support company? Because that would make it easier to process payments, and we would call them money mules, and that's very common that some of the
Well,
call
I
centers
would
there
frankly
will
speaking,
work with United States
I'm
companies.
working
Go
in
ahead,
my
please.
home city, okay? And in the name of
And where's
call
that?
center, only I think 3 to 4 or 5 centers will be there in the call on the name of call center, and I think 2 or 3 them will be genuine, and rest my call center it was a very small one, and most of the call center who has a huge setup even for the scam, I think they are in the metro cities, okay, not in the smaller towns. So basically, they do not have much resources, so they are doing it on the small basis. But yeah, the in the metro cities, they have the big setup, and they do have the parties and vendors in the United States also, people who are supporting them.
Yep.
Because I don't think that until unless they have someone inside the company or there in the US, it would be so easier for them. So there is a loop. That is why they are doing it easily. I hope
Go
So
ahead,
you
take.
got me.
Yeah, we
yeah,
get you.
absolutely. Thank you.
Okay,
Now
okay.
that you don't do that anymore, and we can get into like what your goals are and things like that a little bit, you know, later. But do you ever try
Ac
to like
yeah,
educate people that this exists and you need to be careful and don't work for these types of places, or do you just kind of find that you want to keep your mouth shut, or do you find it
a-
necessary and it's your
actually,
responsibility now to try
actually,
to
Kaik,
educate as many
I
people as you
told you
can?
that I
Yeah,
was
go ahead,
there for
please.
only 2 weeks, and previously I did my MBA in marketing. Okay, and I was doing a marketing job previously, and approximately for more than 5 years, I was in marketing job. Just because of the COVID, my company has winded up in my city, and they were relocating me at a very far place for my hometown. So I wasn't ready for that, and so I just lost my job at that time. So I was looking for the option. Previously, I gave the interviews in the call center also, but I never joined there. So this time I got a call from the call center. They asked me to come for the interview. So I thought that until unless I'm not getting a marketing job, let's go and do it. It will be a new experience. So I just went and gave the interview and got selected. So I thought that it's okay. Let's do it because for me it was very hectic because I never did a night shift in my life. So for me it was difficult, but I was doing that. But when I came to know it is something else, so I just came out. And because I told you that previously I was not in the kind of company, so I do have colleagues, but everyone is same from the marketing or somewhere else. So I do not have friends or colleagues with whom I can share these things and ca- can get something information or awareness.
So, do you have any friends that are current scammers?
I don't think so that yeah, but till 2 weeks when I was there, there was one guy who used to call me for the office things, okay, because he was the new there also, but he he used to know about that. He was aware of tech support and everything. And I don't know whether he is working there or not because I'm not in touch with him.
Okay.
Means he was doing that by willingly. Okay.
Hmm. Okay, well, everyone would like to know, like, what are you up to now? Have you, what happened after you left? Were you able to find another job?
Well, I'm trying to get a new one. Till now, I'm just looking for it. Okay. I gave few interviews, but it somewhere I not got selected, and few was not up to the mark for me, so did not join there. Let's see. And most of the time, I used to write. I like writing. That's my passion, and that's it. But definitely looking for a job right now. Let's see when it's gonna happen.
And how tough is it there with the job market? I mean, we hear all different types of stories, and we know there are jobs there, but do you find that there's some truth to that? Like it's just so hard for people to find a job?
Well, I'll say on this that maybe you have been talked with the people and they are saying that because they are doing a scam because we do not have job in the country.
Exactly. I hear that all the time, and I
Yeah,
don't agree to that.
that's totally
Um,
rubbish. I will say that. That's totally
oh,
rubbish.
totally rubbish. Right.
You do not
So
have job because you're not capable of getting that.
right. It's just like America. You want to work. I mean, you may get a job that you don't think you deserve because you want more money, but you didn't really go to
Yeah,
school, or maybe you did go to school, but you're not a good
of course.
interviewee. Um, it's just there. There's so much more that goes into it. I always tell people it's not the country that you're in; it's
Means
the person that you
you just
are.
need to think how nonsense is this? Means you are doing a scam just because you are not getting a good job. You're not getting a handsome salary, so you are stealing from someone. Means
And
you
it's
are not a Robin
tolerated.
Hood man. You are not taking money from the richers and you're spreading it to the poorer. If you're doing that, I can understand that. You are taking money from
Right.
someone and fulfilling your dreams. What is this?
Greedy. Right. It's I'm poor, I'm going to make other people poor mentality, which is what I can't stand. And again, I
I
won't
can
say it enough.
understand if you are,
I really think you're. Go ahead,
suppose, if
please.
any customer of the US dial me, okay, maybe he have a plenty of dollars, okay. If I have taken $1,000, might be possible he will get furious, but it's not gonna impact him. But might be possible $1,000 will be value for someone, and if you rob $1,000 from someone, maybe he will get panicked and he will commit suicide or he will be in a kind of depression, anxiety. You never know. It could harm him in
You never
any
know.
way, and you will be responsible for it.
Now,
But just because you're gonna hung up on him, and you are not never gonna call him again, so you're thinking that you didn't do anything wrong. You just taken the money. You haven't just taken the money. You you spoil his life. You never know how it's gonna impact him, and how he will deal with it. You don't know anyone. Everyone has the different personality. Everyone doesn't know how to tackle with the situation.
um,
how much?
sorry, go ahead, Take.
I'm just wondering, as like a local citizen like that you are now, you're not a scammer. I mean, and you watch
Okay.
TV. Does the local news ever report call centers getting shut down or raided? Because it very few people that I talk to, unless you're a scammer, seems to know that these scams exist. And you have 1.4 billion people in
Well,
your country, and I don't know how many people are
yeah.
scammers. I mean, I would say it's a
Well,
million or
I must
whatever.
say that
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I have researched about it, okay, a little bit. People were telling me that this scam was started approximately 2012 or 13. Okay, it was on peak. And right now, it's on the decline mode. Most of the centers who were doing scam previously had shifted there in a genuine process because they do have the fear, okay? And there have been plenty of big centers who have been shutted down and they got arrested. So if you see someone around you get arrested, so you will get scared and will try to relocate yourself or shift your business into the genuine one. So this is what people are doing, but yeah, still people are running that centers, but I think from past 5 years it's been in the decline mode. And you have been talking about the Kolkata in the beginning that people are running in centers in Kolkata. I have heard about it, but I have never visited Kolkata. I do not have anyone in Kolkata, so I'm not very much aware about that city.
Gotcha. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, so sorry, I was just sorry, I was typing in the chat. You know, I can't think. So Sven would like to ask you a question, so we're gonna bring him on real quick if we can do it without messing anything up. So let me see if I can add him to the call. Just 1 second.
Okay.
And it'll be good to talk to Sven too because he's got a lot of connections and he's helped people find jobs in the past. I know. So
Yeah.
you guys talk and maybe something good comes out of it.
Yeah, plus we'll get them to like yell at each other in Hindi and it'll be real entertaining. Okay, so let me add him to the call. Take hopefully it won't hang you up, but if it does, just answer.
The voice is breaking badly. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
hold
hear you
on.
guys, but it's breaking badly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Sven, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Yep, I can hear you. Take, are you there?
Did you hear me?
Yep. Okay, everyone's on. So Martin, this is Sven. He is another scam baiter. He's also from India. He's one of my close friends. So I brought him in on the
Okay.
call. And so he wanted to, I think, ask you a question. Is that right, Sven?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Please go for it.
I don't know your name, brother. Like, matlab, like this data. So, what the email blasting has been done, like email blasting or maybe some other things, email blasting.
Y-
If you have any idea about
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
this data is coming from some other countries, right? I don't think this is like. Where do you think these guys actually get the data from? Like the company leaks the data, or they hack inside the
Yeah.
servers and take the data?
No, 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 no. Actually, they used to purchase this data, okay? And sorry, it's depend on the owner. I was not very much aware of it, but people in the neighbor countries like Pakistan, okay, in Philippines, in Bangladesh also, they are selling the data. I don't know how they are getting it. I'm not aware of that, but they used to sell
Yeah.
this data. Suppose you are getting means 1,000 number or 2,000 number, okay. The data have the variety. If only the
Okay.
customer
Yeah.
name and number is there, it will cost you less. If the his
If the
address and SSN
credit
is
card
there,
details are on.
okay, it will be cost more. If any more
Yeah.
information is there, it will cost you more. So data
Huh.
had the variety. People used to sell it. I'm not aware how do they get it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I actually know that there is age filtered data as well. Like a person above 50 or 60,
Yeah,
they get for some price, and above
yeah,
that,
yeah.
they get
Age
for some
filter
other
data. Yeah,
price.
I heard about that.
So, yeah, this thing is going on Facebook. Like, I have been on Facebook trying to get some, information about these call centers and everything. But the question is the
Okay.
Norton and McAfee, this data is really, I think I don't know how these people are getting the data. Maybe CJ, can you tell me like does Walmart and like Geeks, Best Buy has Geek Squad. They install antiviruses like McAfee, Norton, and everything. Do they have register all the
Yeah.
details like name, email address, and everything?
Yeah,
CJ.
yeah. When you you sign up to be quote like a customer loyalty, and
Mm-hmm.
they take your email and your phone number, and every time you go to shop there, they ask you like, what's your phone number, what's your email, and they pull your name up. You don't
So
have to
that
do it. You don't have to do it, but most people do it because they make it seem like you get some kind of discount.
Yeah, yes, that solves the question of Geek Squad and other email blasting data, like the email data and everything. They get the data from these companies. Yeah, definitely from some other like third party stores or something. I mean, that solves something. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Like, where do these scammers get the data to buy, even like who is selling the data? So as far as I have the information, they say that some company in Poland is basically selling data or something. I am not sure of it. One scammer actually told me that, but yeah, thank you. That was my question. Thank you so much.
Okay, now yell at each other in Hindi.
Oh yeah, bye कैसे हो?
बहुत
Shutiya.
बढ़िया, आप कैसे?
बहुत बढ़िया भाई, बहुत बढ़िया. और आप अभी भी like do you still do you have any contacts inside the center, like inside the center कोई contacts like
No, भाई मैं सिर्फ 2 वीक के लिए ही था, एंड मैं तो गया था जेन्युइन प्रोसेस के लिए. इससे पहले मैं बीपीओ
okay
में था नहीं, मैं मार्केटिंग जॉब में था, तो कोई अवेयरनेस थी नहीं. इन्होंने बताया कि जेन्युइन प्रोसेस है, रियल एस्टेट के लिए डायल करना है. तो 1 वीक के
okay
लिए तो इन्होंने ट्रेनिंग ही दी थी मुझे. तो उसमें तो वो पिच बता रहे थे कैसे कस्टमर को प्रॉप करना है. टिल देन तो मुझे पता ही नहीं था कि
भाई
ये क्या
इंग्लिश
है.
में समझा दे, सारे सुन रहे हैं ना,
उसके
इंग्लिश में
बाद
समझा
जब
दे
मुझे,
वरना
हाँ, लगभग 8 दिन बाद जब मुझे कॉल पे
And
बैठाला
then
है, तभी मुझे
Sven,
पता
just
चला है. तो
translate all
सेकेंड वीक
that
तो
for
मैंने
everybody
वहाँ
too,
पे
please.
छोड़ दिया है.
I was gonna ask you to translate it. Tell us what they're saying.
all right.
I'm trying
So
to get them to
basically,
yell at each other, but I think they're both too nice.
no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, hi, like how did you even get recruited? Like how did they recruit you? Like the procedure. So as far as I know, there are some
Uh,
call centers to actually
no,
recruit
I
through
I got
Naukri
a
or
I got a I got a call from the consultant. Okay,
Acha, okay.
and she told me we are hiring for something. So if you want, I'm just gonna send them your resume. So will you be available for the interview tomorrow if you got selected? So I said yeah, because I was looking for the job. So the same day in the evening, I got the call from the company's owner, and he said, "Come for the interview tomorrow." So I said, "Okay, I will be there
Yeah,
on the time," and this is how I got selected.
like yeah, that's
So
yes.
they
So
recruited me through the consultant.
yeah, I understand. Like, so basically, what I found out is like these people also recruit through Naukri, LinkedIn, and Monster.com and many other places.
Of course,
And
of
they,
course they do that. Mostly, you can understand that the trust issues there. So most of the
uh-huh.
people recruit on the basis of references. Okay, if suppose if I'm working there and if I'm referring someone, so until unless I do have a trust that he's not going to leak anything, because I'm also working there, so I do have a fear. So I will, if I will give the reference, it will be a genuine one. So mostly the references are working there. But yeah,
Hmm.
you can say that when you upload your resume on Naukri, on Monster, or any other sites, the consultant do get
Yeah,
your resume from there and do contact you.
actually, yeah, because before I got my job, like I used to work in Amazon in the data center and stuff. So I quit my job, and before I got my job, when I was in my engineering college, like I uploaded my resume in many platforms, and literally got like every day I got like
Okay,
call center offers every day. I never mentioned that, but I actually got the
okay.
call center offers. They say they're gonna pay like $100 a day. Like I was like, seriously, for a call center job, and I did not realize
Yeah.
that these scams are actually going on. Literally, like you can see them in
Yeah,
Naukri. Like if you go
they
ahead in
can give it
Naukri
to
and
you
type in,
because if they are giving you $100 a day, that means they are earning $2,000 a day. So
Oh yeah, I was about to ask you about the percentage, like how you get paid. Like you have fixed salary in the call centers. I think there's not fixed salary,
Yeah,
and there
they
is
told me that
extra commission
yeah,
on.
when I got selected there, they told me that I will get a fixed amount of salary because they told me
Mm-hmm,
each and everything. It's a genuine thing. Okay, they have the
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
company name and each and everything they were showing like it's a company, no genuine company. So the offer letter, each and everything, they were just pretending like it's a genuine process.
Yeah,
And
that's
I don't know
how.
if you heard earlier, he was saying that the actual boss was just a terrible, like he would scam the his employees by telling them that uh, we owe you commission, but we're not paying it because we really don't owe you commission because there was a chargeback.
Well, Cake,
Um,
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Okay, but it's not
yeah, go
only
ahead,
in
please.
my center. I heard the other
Well, it's
guys,
common.
they were working
Well, that's what
previously
I was
somewhere
getting at.
else, and they are telling that in each and every center, most of the
Each
center,
and every center,
the
all rubbish.
commission part, it's terrible thing. Okay,
Yep, I've
because
heard that.
if there will be the transparency, how much you are earning per day, only then you can ask for the commission. If suppose they charge something and they came and say that the customer did the charge back, so
Yeah,
you
I
do
mean,
not
he's a
have
scammer.
anything
What do you
to
expect from a
claim
scammer to
that
be?
no, he didn't, you're lying.
Uh,
It's okay if he
like
charge back,
he is a
then
scammer, bro.
it's not a sale,
Like
no
Bless
commission.
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He is a scammer. What do you expect from a scammer? Like to be like really like a boss and pay you something, be honest
Of
and be
course,
literally good. He's definitely a
of
scammer. He's
course.
scamming from people saying some lies and he's doing that. I
This is
these
what
people are
I
literally
was
addicted.
telling in the beginning that he's doing this scam with others as well as with his employees also.
Yeah, just imagine if no one is at his call center. Like I recently was on Facebook talking to one of these guys who is about to start a call center. He said that he's gonna put these six people in one location, six people in another location, so that they never get caught. His logic, like these six people will be scamming like from two different locations. Even if one center got raided, he has another one. Like literally, I thought like, bro,
Okay.
if you have used this big brain, you'd actually be in NASA or like ISRO or somewhere. Literally, like
True.
he was trying to manipulate
Now,
every. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
take.
ahead,
Go
please.
ahead, take.
yeah, I mean, I was just going to say now, I mean, we talked a lot, and I think the main point here was that we do have somebody on our side who actually worked in the call centers, but only for 2 weeks at the most. Decided I'm not going to sit here and scam people. Um, there are good people everywhere. I mean, and the people that we talk to, we're seeing society at its worst. People that will take uh, an old person's last dollar or a young person's last dollar. Either way, it's stealing. But it just goes to prove that there's good people everywhere, and we have a very good person on the line who decided this was not for him, um, and he was there for 2 weeks. Now, we have questions, and I'm not going to bombard somebody who's only been there for 2 weeks with how to stop the scammers and how to shut the call centers down. But since I do have Sven on the line as well as Martin, I mean, can we just? I know we talked about this before, but can we just have like a concrete idea of like, in your opinion, what needs to happen to stop this nonsense?
Stop this nonsense. Like stop scammers, right?
Yeah, stop this rubbish from
First
happening.
things.
Like, how could people go into work every day pretending to work at Amazon or that they work for the United States government? Like, this would never happen in a perfect world, obviously, and it's not a perfect world. We know that, but it happens so much in these call centers, and they're not afraid of getting caught. At least they say they're not. Like, in your opinion, how does this rubbish
Well,
just go away? What do we
I
need
do
to
have
do?
few suggestion which I think something could happen. I think each
So
and every e-commerce company who are selling the gift cards, okay, before selling it to anyone, I think the merchant should have asked the reason clearly before selling it to them, okay, and there should be a limit that if the denomination is $100, it's okay. One time they can sell it. If he's coming again and buying it, because in Walmart it is happening. It's difficult to, if someone is going to the Walmart, they used to get aware of that it's a scam. Walmart people are doing it, but rest stores, they are not working properly. I don't think that they have the awareness like Dollar General, Family Dollar, CVS Pharmacy, and I must say CVS Pharmacy. Okay, CVS Pharmacy, they need to do something about it, because most of the cards receipt I used to see on my screen is from the CVS Pharmacy.
Oh,
So
okay, from
yeah,
CVS.
you're right, but that is happening. Like people are like even if they ask, if they go to the store and the store people are asking the reason, you know what they ask, what the scammers ask them to say? They ask them to say that it's for the personal use, or else they're going to charge some taxes, and the greed plays again there. Like if the person don't want to lose, yeah, of course, no one wants to lose money, of course, and the person don't want to lose the money, so he will say that it's for my personal use and get the gift card.
Yeah, I do
That's a
understand.
good thing, but
I I have
and
heard
at
the
the same
cases.
time,
In that case, the store seller was saying that it's a scam. Still, he said that I will deal with it. Just give me the card. So I thought
see,
that,
so I would rather say the only
yeah,
perfect way to deal with this problem is like companies do not not leaking data, and Indian government. So our government should actually like, even yeah, our jurisdiction cannot take action on the victims who are actually outside of India, but still we can actually try to get these call centers raided and raise awareness in India. I would rather say not like
yeah,
there's like
creating
two
awareness
percent
is
or
the
three
only
percent of
option. I think that the way they are doing the email blasting of things,
There's the delay
you
again.
can create an email blasting of awareness and spread it all over the country.
yeah,
I don't know how
Indians,
much
like
it's gonna work,
if in no, bro,
because
like bhai, I don't know if you will actually, I don't know if you'll actually agree with me or not, but I would rather say like 2 to 3% of people in India, like less than two, like less than 2% or 3%. I don't think so how much percent, but it's very less that people know about these scams. And like people in India are scamming people
yeah,
in
of course,
US or something. They don't know.
of course,
Once people actually start to know
totally
about
agree with you.
this, once people start to agree about this,
Totally agree with you.
I like, I can say that like completely, like I can literally challenge everyone, like no one will actually go into these call centers, like right now, I bhai tumhara naam mujhe malum nahi, but the guy we're talking to right now, he doesn't even know that it was a scam job. He went to the job, he wasn't working for 2 weeks, and he
Yeah,
came out. Like there are,
Right.
just imagine a guy who's around 18 or 19 years old. He just came out of his like
yeah,
12th grade or something, needs some pocket money to support his family. What will he do?
yeah.
He'll just search for jobs everywhere. So there was this
This is
thing
what
like
the problem
ebis.
is.
Yeah, exactly. When I was in my engineering first year, there was this guy one of my friends, like who I actually played cricket with him like around like 6 years ago, and he came to me like after 6 years and was talking about, bro, there's something called ebis. So this is they say that it's a marketing thing, but the problem is it's a pyramid scheme. You know what a pyramid scheme is, right? Definitely. So the pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
He wanted me to get into there. I was like, bro, really, seriously? All the days you actually studied to do this shit, like you're gonna go to every house and ask them to join this shit and then get that. So one of my friends, like, yeah, of
yeah,
course it's a kind of legitimate thing as well, like some in some views, like some cases it's a legitimate thing. Just imagine if he doesn't like that, like someone is offering you like $100 a day in a call center and you're just 18 and you just pass your 12th grade. Definitely he'll just jump in there.
yeah.
He
Well,
don't know
that
what
you are
what is
the part of Amazon, you must be aware that it's not only running on the international basis. In the domestic, also in India, the scams is going on inside the country also.
No, yeah, inside the country, eBay, like OLX scams, like there are many scams. They ask you to open your phone. They
There
say
have
that
been plenty of.
Go ahead,
yeah,
please.
Like I'm telling you that my experience. Few days ago, I got a message on my WhatsApp that you have been a you are a lottery winner. Your number is rewarded with some amount of rupees, and you need to dial this number, only do the WhatsApp call, and you will directly talk to the manager, and he will assist you further that how to get your money. So I just messaged him that I was the part of it previously. So if you want to dial
okay.
this,
Like you got
I
scammed or
can
you were
connect you to
scamming? Which
them.
one? Which
So
part of it?
he just he just disconnected and get offline. So
I mean, to me, the real moral here is that we have a good person on the phone who was a scammer for 2 weeks. It's living proof that it's a very small percentage of the people are scammers in that country. And it doesn't matter to me what country you're in. Either you're a good person and you know right from wrong and you're going to act on it, or you're going to be a piece of shit no matter what country you're in, and you're going to be the type of person that would steal. And it's just been a pleasure to speak with you, Martin. And I hope that if people tune in and they kind of look in between the lines of the scamming thing, and we look at the world and the morals that people have. I mean, I think what you did was very admirable, and I can't say enough good things about you. And I hope you're always gonna be welcome back here, and I hope you
Absolutely.
definitely good
yeah,
luck to
well,
every type
pleasure
of
is all mine.
endeavor
That
that you
and thanks to
you
you
go
guys
on.
that you have invited me on your channel, and you
Yes.
guys are doing a great job. I
Thank
told
you. It
CJ
was
previously also, and means you guys are a real hero. You are giving your time in something that which is really fruitful for your country, and I really appreciate that.
well,
Oh, well,
thank you
definitely.
so
That's
much,
that's
and
for
we
CJ
definitely
and
think
Sven.
you're a hero as well. So, everyone, give a clap
Well,
for
don't say that.
Martin.
You are saying it again and again, and it's embarrassing me.
Give a clap for
All
Martin.
right,
We'll
guys.
disconnect, and then Sven, after we disconnect, you can answer that other one last question. So thank you so much for being here, Martin. It's been such a
Sven
pleasure.
can hang out with us if he wants. I don't know what he's doing,
Yeah,
but he's welcome to
yeah.
hang out with us.
Thank you so much, Martin. I really appreciate you coming on. You were awesome.
Thanks.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, later, bro. We'll talk to you again, I hope. Good luck to you, man.
All right.
Okay, Sven. So do you want to answer DH's question? I thought you might. We kept Martin way longer than I told him, so I was trying to let him go. So do you want to answer DH's question about
So this gift card, like how are they transferred to money? It's a really easy thing. So there are websites with which you can actually buy Bitcoin using gift cards and then transfer the Bitcoin to cash. And I mean, like transfer the Bitcoin to money and get them. That's the one thing. Or these guys actually resell the cards in US, like the physical. If there is an e-card or a physical card, they actually literally sell those cards again to the same again in US itself. Like if you get like Amazon, Apple US only gift card, like there are US only gift cards and some other gift cards. If you actually buy that, they sell that gift card. They ask someone to actually block the card, and then they sell the gift card in US itself again. So that's one of the procedures, and the other procedure is like going on the website, selling the gift card, buying Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin can be converted back into money. And to answer about what the software they're using for spoofing, there are many. So spoofing is basically they just change the number. Like it all depends on uh, the SIP trunk they use. Like the VoIP provider, there is someone, the internet, like VoIP is like voice or internet protocol, and whoever provides that, if they allow to spoof the number, yeah, they can spoof the calls easily. Like, and they don't even own like they don't even own their own number thing, own wipe thing, SIP account thing, whatever you call it. I don't exactly know what we call it, but yeah, they take the number from some other guy. He buys that, and they receive the call, and there you go. That's how they spoof the numbers. They can change the numbers on the pop up. They can change the numbers in the email. You'll
awesome?
never know
I
like how
hate
they.
spoof numbers. I freaking hate that. I miss a call from a number, and I know it's a scammer, and I want to mess with them, and it's like I miss the phone or I don't answer it the right way, and then I can't call it back because it's either not in service or it's somebody that knows nothing about it. So then I have to sit there and wait till they call me back on a different number, just because I'm in the mood to mess with them. But it's like I hate spoof numbers. I hate them.
Yeah, and sometimes what happens is these Microsoft like pop-up scammers, they call you back use spoofing with Microsoft number, like the real Microsoft number,
Right.
and if you
That
call them
happens too.
back, if you call
Yep.
them back, real Microsoft connects to you, and that's where you know I really get frustrated when I actually like try to flood that number. It happens to be a Microsoft number.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
why like you guys are very good at what you do, and I know the people that we trust to give us the numbers, we are like they verify numbers because we don't want to ever flood an innocent person, let alone a police station or something like that. So
Yeah,
these guys are
exactly.
very creative in spoofing everything. I mean, they spoofed the White House probably. I mean,
Yeah.
and you can get the White House phone number. I mean, it's published. I mean, you could just call the White House. It's like a business, and I'm sure that's coming.
I don't know
You
about
Yeah.
on
heard
the
it here
stream
first,
though.
ladies and gentlemen. WSCAM Radio. Look up the White House number, but do not flood them.
Yes, and do not call them on my
But do
stream.
not call them. Can we call Microsoft CJ for some like I have a pop up on my screen right now.
Yeah, we'll definitely. Yeah, let's take a break first though because I have to use the what's it called, Roo or Lou, and also we have a
Do not use
video.
the roo. Do not pee on the
Oh,
roos.
the Lou,
The
and
loo. Roos are kangaroos. Loos are the new name for restroom.
okay, Lou, and
Yeah.
also
Leave
I
those
want
roos alone.
I want Raz to hear your video as well, the video that got cut off the first time. So let's play that, and we'll be right back, and we'll call a scammer or two.
Yeah, sorry guys if it's a little boring the first 5 minutes. Some people that were here earlier already heard it, but it's getting close to where you hear Raz.
Yep, but it's unpublished. Take a glass of water.
La 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 la.
Folks, if you're just tuning in to WSCAM Scammer Radio, we have Peter the Scammer on the line. He has an excellent voice.
Just hold on for a moment. Just hold on.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello? No moment. I don't have time. I'm very busy. Can you help me or not?
What
No moment.
should I help you with?
That's a very good question, but do not put me on hold for a moment. I'm very busy, sir. A lot of criminals to call today. Go get a splinter, okay? I will call you back, and you better have a splinter. I want the wood in your skin. Or at least a toothache.
What happened to you?
You cannot find a banister, a wooden banister to slide down. I want you to go get a toothache, okay?
To whom you're talking? To whom you're talking? To whom you're talking?
Some criminal. I don't care who you are. Just go get a toothache. Or the hiccups. How about that? Get the hiccups.
Who are you?
You ever get
Who
those
are
hiccups
you?
and they don't go away and you think you're going to have them for the rest of your
Who
life?
are you?
I want you to get the hiccups.
Who are you? Are fucking
What does that
Who
matter?
are you?
Who are you? What does that matter
I
who I am? I'm the one who's working on the goddamn kangaroo problem in this world, motherfucker, and you won't help. So you deserve a splinter, a toothache, a stubbed toe, a fever, all of that nonsense.
What kind of
Get sick.
fucking louder? What kind of a help you want from me?
You need to help me solve the kangaroo problem. Stop this scamming
Kangaroo
nonsense
problem?
and do something with your life. Yes, sir, there's 50 million kangaroos and only 24 million people. That's a problem. Don't you see it?
So what is that?
What is what?
What was that? Yeah, what is that?
There's
What kangaroo
50
problem?
million
What kangaroo problem?
kangaroos in one place, and there's 24 million
fucking
people.
truth, volume 1, 2, tap, boo.
You're hallucinating, sir. Put the blotter acid down for a second and listen to me. Try to concentrate. Go ahead, please. I'm here to help you.
For calling technical support, how can I help you?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, how
I
can
was
I help
sleeping. Yeah, what's going on?
you? Yeah, why did you
It
call?
sounds like you're sleeping. You were sleeping too, it sounds like. I'm sorry. It sounds like I woke you up. Should I call back?
No, I'm not sleeping. You tell us, sir. What is the reason behind the call?
Oh, I had a couple reasons, but I'll get to that. But you sound very tired. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Like, it's not my intention to wake anybody up. Go ahead, please. Sir?
Thank you for calling technical support. How can I help you?
Hey, are you 100% sure I didn't wake you up? Like, I know it's like 2:45 where you are in the morning. I feel really bad, sir.
Yes, how can I help?
Hey, you sound like really tired. The last guy sounded like he was sleeping, but you sound tired, my friend. Are you okay? It's like 2:46 a.m. there.
I'm tired of
Okay. I mean, yeah. What can I do for you?
that.
It's
How can I make you?
1:15 p.m. right now here. Yeah,
No,
because
it's
you know, you're
2:40.
calling again and again. That's how I am tired. I'm tired of you.
It's 2:46 a.m., sir. I don't know. Maybe your head is messed up from getting flooded.
Yeah, I don't know what watch you have.
Well, why would you say 1:15 p.m.? I mean, that's like United States time, West Coast. You're not in the United States. You don't know anything about the United States. You're in India, my friend.
God, you're smart. You're
yes,
smart.
I am. We agree. We agree on that. We have a scammer on the line who actually agrees with me, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first on WSCAM radio. The scammer calls me smart. The time now is 2:47 a.m. Go ahead, please. This is fascinating. You still want to go on with the charade that you're not in India? Tell the people, why do you scam for a living? Go ahead, please. Don't you say goodbye? Miserable fuck.
Thank you for getting connected to the cancellation department. How can I help you?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in to WSCAM Scammer Radio, it's 2:37 a.m. in the city of Calcutta. We have a scammer on the line. Go ahead, please. Tell the world, why do you scam people? Ladies and gentlemen, the scammer's a little shy. We will call him back. Oh, yes, we will.
Thank you for calling support. This side George. How can I help?
This side, George. Listen, can you please transfer me to your mother? Go ahead, please.
I beg your pardon, sir?
Transfer the call to your mother, sir. I'm not playing around anymore. I miss her. I got to get her back in my life. Go ahead, please.
Do you even know where you have called right now?
Oh, yes, I do. Calling a criminal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in to WSCAM radio, we have a criminal on the line. Go ahead, please. Tell the world, what's it like to be a criminal? Do your parents know what you do? Go ahead, please. Do you get respect when you walk around the city? Like, do you get, walk through the kitchen at shows? Do you get the best seats? Can you double park your rickshaw in front of a hydrant and the police don't do anything? Tell us, what's life like being a criminal? The scammer is shy, folks. Maybe he'll come around. Well, hang in there till he does. The time now is 2:42 a.m. in the city of Calcutta. You're listening to WSCAM radio. News and traffic in 18 minutes. Rickshaw traffic. Scammer, we know you're there. We can hear your scammer lips moving. Go ahead, please. Say something. The scammer is eating. What are you eating, sir? Are you eating butterscotch candy? Are you eating a bowl of curry? He's sucking on my mother's. Well, I will not say that, but we know where he's going with that. The scammers always do. They only know 3 insults. After your mom, after your sister, after your wife. They're not too bright.
Oh, don't waste the time.
Go ahead, please. Say something intelligent. Shock the people of the world. And I feel like you could probably be very good in key doing the Smurfs theme song. Remember that song? La 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 la. But you have a much better voice than I do. Why don't you do like a cartoon song maybe? Give me something good. Give me something that I can start a video off with you. You know?
La 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 la.
You're so good. Oh my God. Yeah, keep it up. You're brilliant, Peter.
Thanks. Thank you so
At the
much,
begin-
bro.
Yeah, you're welcome so much. You're welcome, bro. At the beginning of the call, I hated your fucking guts. Now I like you a little bit. I'm going to keep calling you, though. Maybe by the end of the night, we'll be in love. Go ahead, please.
La 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 la.
Folks, if you're just tuning in to WSCAM Scammer Radio, we have Peter the Scammer on the line. He has an excellent voice.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
What are you doing, God, dude? Did you really think I was going to be a legit victim? Take a glass of water and fuck yourself. You're getting flooded, bitch. Your whole day just got fucked up. Go home. Go ahead, please.
Same thing, sir. Same thing. Same thing for you in my mind.
Oh, you're going to fuck my day up? What can you do? What the fuck can you do to me, you little bitch?
Can you stop calling me on this number? So do you not want...
You heard him, everybody. He said the magic words. Call him back 1,000 times. I'll call you right back, bitch. It's what we do.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Oh, there.
Hello?
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 Oh, hey.
What's going on, guys? Hello?
Hey, take a glass of water. Happy birthday.
Hello?
Thank you so much. Hello? Who's this? What are you doing?
Hello?
Oh, it's all friendly people. No, I thought we had a scammer on the line.
Yeah, well,
I think we do.
We need to set him on fire.
Yep.
Talk to my boss.
Yeah, put your boss on. I'll talk to him.
well, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
He's already on the line. Talk to my boss.
Fuck your boss, right? Does your boss know it's my birthday? I will fuck your boss up 5 days from Tuesday. Put your boss on.
My boss is he.
You don't see your boss. You're like a little slave. Your boss lives in some mansion in the suburbs. You just make your measly 2% or whatever.
Yeah, you make
Talk to my boss. Fuck.
I will talk to your boss.
Yeah, put him on. Put him on the phone. He's a little scared boy too.
Yeah, fuck him. He doesn't even say goodbye. Oh, excuse my language, Russ.
Yeah, really. That's okay. Not like I have before.
These guys got no balls.
Oh, what's up?
The only time they're brave is when they think they're talking to somebody that they can take.
Oh, the manager.
No offense.
The man. We want to hear you. What do you have to say?
I don't think there's anybody there.
Go ahead, Take.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have my control. Hello. You're getting me again.
What happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
What happened to you?
What the fuck is this shit?
That. Can you please stop calling me? Stop calling me.
Now, why would you say that, sir? Why would you just ask us to call you 1,000 times?
And all hang up, please.
You will hang up, but then we're going to call your dumb ass right back. Don't you guys say goodbye? All three of you. Hurt my feelings, and it's my birthday. That's the end of that conversation.
Great job as always, Glass. We're back with Take a Glass and CJ. Thank y'all for being here. That was, I'm sure, worth the wait. Everyone got to hear a never before heard clip of Raz, Taz, and Take a Glass.
That's the end of that conversation. Yeah, but that was my birthday, and that was like, it was just awesome. And there's actually another clip I got to put out there, but I feel like I need to get people's permissions. I'm sure they don't care because they do it live anyway. But to have everybody in the GF crew sing me happy birthday, I didn't want to bore people with that. But it was nice to get a happy birthday from Raz when we were conferenced. And then, you know, I felt bad because my language was pretty bad. So I had to apologize to her in there.
I think she's used to it.
Thanks, Maeve.
You know, it's not like you're going to say something she hasn't heard before because she listens to you every day pretty much, I think.
Yeah, we listen to each other when we can. But, I mean, the main thing is we're always there just wasting their time. It's like a big family of just people that are out for the right cause. And some of us do it really short and try to be funny. And other times the people take them for a ride and go to the stores to get gift cards and all that. But main thing is we're wasting their time, and then you meet some cool people along the way. And in that conference, the scammers are such idiots because they do that more and more now. When they get triggered like this, they're just like, I'm going to just conference these guys. They don't realize, I mean, we're so advanced, we can just hit a button. We can reset the whole thing anytime we want. I just think it's fun, and I love being in there because I don't get to talk to people that much. It's like highlight of my day when we're conferenced.
Yeah, I know.
But we can end it anytime we want. And then I always wait for them to end it because then, of course, everybody just leaves, and then I could say, don't you say goodbye? All of you. And then I have time. So...
Well, I definitely, I definitely hate, like, I guess because I don't flood, you know, I just have because of my schedule. I have things
so
in
much,
the
Starlight.
afternoon that I'm working on, so I can't like flood the whole time when y'all are flooding. So I don't hardly ever get conferenced. Kind of stinks.
Yeah, the more you're on there, the more chances you have. I mean, I think I know I was conferenced with Lisa before. Cockroaches are creeps. And definitely Brother Patrick. That's funny when we both get conference together because he's a Brother Patrick and I'm, a foul-mouthed New Yorker. But we actually, people confuse us sometimes. And he had the Canadian pharmacy hating me because I'm trying to mac with this girl, Emma, and she doesn't like me because I called her a scammer, and that was really him.
Well, like you didn't think that
and
or
I was
something?
conference with Betty before. What's that?
I mean, you act like you don't really think she's a scammer, and he like unfairly like labeled her.
Well, listen, she's a scammer, right? I know, but she's Filipina. She's in a call center. I mean, maybe she just needs a little take in her life to change her ways.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's perfect, right? So she scams people.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, of course. But yeah, I needed the content, and she hated me. Just kept hanging up, and it was all his fault.
Christine
I think
Smith.
like 2 videos back, Christine. I think or maybe last video. I don't remember, but
Yeah.
Emma, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually we'll get her on the show.
Is Emma and Bella and Emily, are those all the same person that you like, or is it only one of them 3 that you have
I mean, Emma was the running joke, but I got perverted and nasty and cursed at all of them. I mean, so yeah, so they all hate me. With good reason. But they are scammers, and they shouldn't be doing what they're doing, is the bottom line.
Yeah.
But,
well, it was awesome having Martin on. You can see that there are some reasonable people in these call centers, albeit he's not there anymore. But I just loved it that he said that was rubbish.
Yeah, he made some good points. I couldn't really. I guess it was a tough interview to do, but I think it came out okay. I think just letting him talk, he had some good points. But the main thing of that whole conversation was, there are good people everywhere. I mean, and he's living proof that he worked there for a couple days and walked out. As soon as he realized that they were taking money from innocent people, he said, "Absolutely not." So that's my main thing with talking to him.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a wealth of knowledge from somebody who's only done it a short time.
Right. But he's still, it was an
entertaining.
interesting perspective that we don't hear that much.
Right, and it's a lot easier for us to say, like, we'll take it a step further. We would definitely walk out if we knew we were robbing from people. But not only would we walk out, we would we would talk to the authorities and bust them and report them. You can't always put yourself in their position. I mean, walking out and not doing it is good enough for me right now. Because I don't want him to be in any kind of danger. You hear stories all the time about corruption, and you go to the police, and the next thing you know, the police are in on it, and they're taking you somewhere, and you got problems. So,
Yep.
I'm just happy he just is not doing it.
Yep, and he has a family, not his own family, but like he has parents and a brother and a nephew and stuff like that. So you have to take that into account, that it's not always black and white, that you can just run to the police, and that it will even be worthwhile to put the rest of the family in danger. So
Absolutely, exactly.
Yep. So this is, I guess, our last episode before Christmas, right?
Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll just have to play it by ear. I mean, I think on the 27th, which is only a week away, I think we're going to have Scambait Nonsense. I hate to announce something that's not official, but we did talk last night a little bit, and it seems like he's definitely going to come on, and I cannot wait for that.
Yep. So that'll be 1 week from today, as we've been talking about it I know y'all all heard it a million times, but tomorrow I'm going back to work. I'll be like working in the new department for the next couple weeks. Plus, it's Christmas, so there won't be a whole lot of streaming this week or next week. But we will be back 1 week from today with Non. We're not going anywhere right now. I just wanted to mention it before I forgot. So should we try to call Emma? I think when I tried last time, didn't she have my number on here blocked though?
I mean, you can try. I mean, yeah.
Let me pull it up for a
And then
second.
while you're doing that, I think I forgot everything that we talked about earlier. It was so early in the morning, but just to reiterate, if anybody is in the mood to sub to a channel, I mean, there's Face Down Tragedy. I think they're growing. They have great interviews. They have a lot more content coming, so please help them out. Subscribe, get them as many subs as you can. You know, I told you I'm a big fan of Harley Quinn reptiles because it's not only an interesting channel. The 2 videos I saw, I was definitely swayed to have a new love for things I might not love in the future without seeing that video. So I thought that was very good when somebody can do things in such a way where they change your outlook on a whole species or things. I mean, sky's the limit with that channel. So hopefully she'll post more and that'll grow. Betty Bam Bam has some interesting videos out there, and I really want people to go to her channel and watch it. And she's not even trying to grow her channel, get subs, but the more that you sub to somebody like a Betty Bam Bam, the more she'll release, and then the videos hit the algorithm, and then they pop up, so I don't have to always search for things. And then of course the big names like Alogical had a video out this morning, which was real good. I've
And
always
don't
been a
forget
big
about
fan of that
Chester. He
content.
put a video out this weekend.
Dan Gleeballs did, Chester did. I think I watched Chester's Britney Spears conference about, I think I'm going in for 40th at this point. And then and I talked about the Scambaiter video that's out. And not just because I might be in it at 5 minutes and 14 seconds in, you'll hear me say, "Come get me, motherfucker." But I'm pretty sure that's me.
I know it's
you. Know, I've always been a big fan of Alogical and Scambaiter, so to wake up to both of them was just a great day.
Yeah, awesome. And
Nader Kumar, I'm sorry, I'm just using your last name. I didn't want to mess up your first name, but it's
yeah,
always
thanks
a
for
pleasure
being
to see
here. It was great to see you. And Chester also put out a video about cryptocurrency, a short one about cryptocurrency that was also good, in addition to his Britney Spears. So y'all make sure you go and catch up on his videos.
Chester's just so funny. He's just his personality. And let's talk about accents for a minute. Like, there's so many people that I've met recently from Scotland into Australia, Wales, England. I want one of those accents. Is there like an accent school I can go to? Like, I do terrible accents, but I would love to sound like an Australian or somebody from the UK. It just changes everything.
I'm sure you could. We need to ask Chester if he can do an American accent. Then maybe he can teach you his accent.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but how do actors do it? There has to be a way to teach me. I mean, and when I was listening to Ozzy Boy's call, which we still have to chop up so we can play some of it, just the accents, just to me, I'm just amazed by the accent.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, you have an accent to me, so
Me?
I mean, it's Southern, you know. You say grits, and
just saying the word grits doesn't make it an accent.
the way you say it, yeah. It's like, I mean, if you're from New York, I mean, you have an accent, and of course Betty's accent.
Oh well, yeah.
Except it brings me back bad memories of my Colombian ex-girlfriend who was only beautiful on the outside.
Well, that's definitely not Betty. She's beautiful on the outside and the inside.
The accent is just one of the best in the world.
John does a Southern accent.
John M. actually is masters of accents, right? Because he can act like a Southern guy.
Yeah, his is like a Savannah type of like Southern drawl, gone with the wind accent he can do.
I'd like to see John M. say, "I'm going to Piggly Wiggly's for some cigarettes or something." Don't you guys have Piggly Wigglies down there?
Yeah, there are Piggly Wigglies. They're not too prominent, but I mean, I
I
could.
mean, how do people take you serious when you say I got to go to the Piggly Wigglies and pick up a? I mean, come on. I would laugh every time you said that.
Yep, but they definitely are down here. And also, my don't forget to, if anybody was wondering who the other person that was on the line with us, that was Finn. His channel's called How to Delete. I have it pinned at the top, and he's an Indian scam baiter. So y'all check him out as well. Welcome back, fun guy. Thanks for being here. And obviously, if anyone is not subbed to Take a Glass of Water, please do that. And also me as well. If anybody isn't subbed to me, YouTube told me like 15% of my stream views from last week was from unsubbed people. That would be really great. Plus, you'll see when we're streaming again. So if anybody hasn't done that and doesn't mind, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah. So that's enough. I guess enough commercials, don't you think?
Yeah, I forgot what we were doing. I just kind of got on a rampage. I think about again, face down tragedies videos, and there. I mean, I won't go through everyone else again. So sorry, because then I forget people, and then I look like I'm not trying to help everybody, but I am. I mean, everybody that I mentioned, please sub if you can. I know we always say we're going to sub, and then we get caught up, and it's hard to do it when you're watching a stream, and then life happens. But the more subs these people get, the more engaged they get, the more videos they'll post, things like that. And I just love everybody I just talked about. Their videos are amazing. I mean, Betty Bam Bam, Harley's videos, the stream that you were on last night, the face down tragedy, everybody's. So
yeah. Absolutely, I totally agree. And I said it before, I'll say it again. If anybody would like to be on the show, please reach out to us. Our joint email is morningscamshow@gmail. And
behind the bars 69.
No, morningscamshow@gmail. And or you can catch us on Discord. So that's it. So you want to make a call or two before we end? We have been streaming for...
Yeah, I don't want to bore people, but I mean, if they're
over
hanging
2
out
hours.
and we have nothing to talk about, I'll talk to some scammers.
Yeah, let's see if we can actually get one on the phone. Y'all know how that goes. We try numbers. We can't, like, what's the saying? We can get the horse to the water, but can't make him drink.
Yeah, Beta Ray left the best comment ever. Yeah, no, well, he said, you can give a scammer you can take a glass of water to a scammer, but you can't get him to think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought that was very clever.
Yeah, that is clever. So, yeah, we'll try and call some scammers, but just bear with us if we have trouble getting through, because 1, it's still a little bit early, and 2, it's Monday, so these numbers might be old. So we'll just give it a try and see how it goes. I had a missed call from one on Thursday, so actually I better not, because I don't know for sure if it was that. So let's give it a call and see if we can get anybody. Give it a try. While we're trying, what's your schedule like this week? Are you gonna be calling scammers, or are you taking the week off?
I might take a week or 2 off. I mean, I might just kind of. I've been doing this since May, 8 hours a day, and I always say that I'm not going to call in, but then I. Oh, rude.
Very rude.
But I really just want to kind of take this week to maybe get up and take a walk. I've been sitting on the couch or on the bench for the last 6-7 months, so I might want to go look at some. And that's kind of boring, actually. I mean, why do I need to go look at Christmas lights?
Because they're
pretty. What do
pretty.
I care if somebody decorated their house in Christmas lights?
They're pretty, and you don't have the rest of the year to do it. You only have this time of the year to do it.
But I remember when I was dating that girl, and she's like, "Oh, it's Christmas time. Why don't we take a drive and look at Christmas lights?" And I'm like, "Why don't we just break up?" It doesn't entertain me.
I think it's fun. Plus, you can bring popcorn, listen to music, look at lights.
Yeah, I guess your way, like what you're saying, is you bring a big bag of weed and some beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be down. You talk me into it.
Okay, cool. We can bring the pretzel pillow with us if we got hungry or tired.
Right.
So yeah, a lot of the numbers I have, I think, are just too old. Let me see what else I can find.
Go to scammer.info usually, and then put it down to latest. And usually, some of those numbers are pretty like recent. You get lucky sometimes.
Now I haven't tried this one, but I have 8 missed calls from them. I'll just try it, and if it sounds like a regular person, I'll hang up real quick. But they called
Well,
me
why would
8.
a regular person be calling you 8 times?
I don't know, but we'll just try it. Sounds like a text now that's not...
The text now subscriber you were trying...
Yeah, not answering yet. Must be too early.
The text now subscriber you were trying to reach is not available.
Take, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I want to talk to them.
I know.
I want to ask them why they use text now.
Right? I guess the same reason I am. So then nobody actually has my actual phone number.
There's an eBay number out there.
Oh, okay.
13 minutes ago. I don't know how I can do this to you.
On scammer info?
Yeah, but I sent it to you.
Okay. Also, there's one other thing I've noticed people talking about on Twitter and other situations. There's a person out there that's going by the name Scammer Pays Back. It has an S in there. And they're actually trying to get money from people pretending to be pierogi. You know, pierogi is scammer payback. This person is scammer pays back. So if you're
clever.
Yeah, if you're looking to donate to pierogi, just please be extra careful that you're doing it to the right account. Because we don't know who this person is. And we definitely don't want to give somebody we don't know any kind of...
I wonder if they're like a scammer. I mean, like a call center type scammer, and they just got the idea from watching his videos or whatever, or it's just some criminal from my neighborhood. But
yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of work to not work. That's a lot of thought going into not work.
That's a good...
Let me go find the most popular person in one community and try to emulate that person and then ask for donations.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a scamming scumbag, it's a good plan, but it makes you a scamming scumbag.
Well, no one's perfect.
Yeah. You got a line of ladies waiting for you, especially after that hair pick this weekend.
Yeah, all we need is a DeLorean to go back to 1993 when I actually look like that.
Yeah. Well, let's put your camera on now and see what you look like.
No, you'll see your chat go from 33 to 0.
I doubt it. People must already be hitting this eBay one hard.
Yeah, Raz, if you can post Harley's channel, feel free, please. I mean, I don't know how hard it is. I don't know what you guys do. You guys do
Yeah,
an
I
amazing
think
job.
Chester pulled it up earlier. He might have it queued
Okay,
up.
good. I just saw like John M said post your link.
Wow.
Thank you for calling Smart Fares. Please hold for the next available agent.
Oh, these idiots.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Well, at least it's someone that's answering.
They hang right up on me.
Hello? Hello, sir? Hello, sir? I can't hear you if you're there. I think he heard that idiot's thing. And then he didn't talk.
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody pick up or.
Thank you for calling Smart Fares. Please hold for the next available agent. This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
You want to talk?
No, you can.
Hello? Sir?
He don't like us. He's just saying hello, extremely
I'm telling
quiet.
you, they have all of my numbers blocked, and I know you're calling, but they can sense that you're on the phone with an idiot like me. So I don't know if they smell me through the phone. I don't know. These people hate me. They have it out for me. They block me. That's all they do.
That's hilarious.
What up, Callie?
Okay, let's try this one last number. I don't want to bore everyone, but...
Did you try the eBay thing I sent you?
Yeah, that's the one that just kept ringing and ringing. Nobody answered.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's tough.
You can see why, whenever you watch scambaiting streams, to be patient, because it can be real hard to find a number that's working, especially one that got posted, because a lot of people will try it. So, and it's early.
Ozzy said that there's active numbers on Discord. I don't know how much longer we're going to chill, but that's just something to look at. And also, I don't understand. I never understood why we just don't post numbers in streams. Everybody's like, don't post the numbers. Like, I don't care, but I guess it's because if we know it's a legit, I guess maybe we don't want to post.
I think it's a YouTube terms of service. Like, I think it's
They
against
do it in Cynthia's chat all the time.
Well, maybe they just don't care if they violate the terms of service.
Well, I don't know if it's legit scams. Like, I think they're already verified.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to post it to each other without calling them first, because what if it is a spoof number?
Right.
That I would feel bad. Like, what if we post a number on our chat and then all of a sudden everybody called and it's like Grandma Edna from, middle of the United States, and we just keep flooding her, and she gets flooded all day long with idiots like me calling her an effing bitch and talking about dinosaurs and dragons and why isn't she buying Christmas presents for the 30 kids? I just talked myself into understanding why we don't do that.
Yeah, and plus, yes, that's definitely the main reason. The secondary reason is I really think it's against YouTube.
Cynthia's different.
Yeah, so, and you know me, I'd prefer to follow the rules, and then I don't have to be paranoid that I'm going to get in trouble over something. That's just the way I am. Sorry. You hooked up with a goody two shoes. This
They
is
will corrupt
exactly
you.
why I don't break the law, because I just don't want to have to worry about getting caught. I just feel more peace of mind.
Absolutely, Betty. Yeah, post away. I'll call that guy.
No, please don't. Okay, we got one more number to try, and then we'll just we'll give up at this point. Let's try this one.
Thank you for calling. This is Roy. How may I help you?
Oh, do you hear me okay?
Yes, I do hear you. How may I help you?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are we doing? How may I help you?
Yeah, who did I call?
Oh, he hung up. Let's try him from my other number. I think this is Microsoft. Let's try him from the other number. You want me to start, or you want to start?
If it's tech support, go ahead. I don't like them. And because we don't have the luxury of calling them over and over and over again, go ahead, please. You go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you for calling. This is Ali. How may I help you?
Yes, hello. I got a message.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to help me? Did I call the right number?
Miss, that is a scam. Did you call the number, the one that you saw on the computer screen?
Yes, sir.
What happened then? And did you allow them to connect your computer?
No. No, I haven't let anyone connect to my computer. I was just calling because I got a pop-up on my screen.
Okay. And what is...
I'm sorry, you broke up. What was that? Are you able to help me, sir? Or
Miss, what exactly you were doing when you got this error message?
I was watching a movie on my computer.
All right, miss, let me do one thing. Let me arrange a call back to you on the same phone number.
Okay.
From a senior technician, right? They're going to help you to fix the computer problem for you, right?
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Shoot. That was weird.
Call that fucker back. Yeah, let me talk to him. I know what
Yeah.
they're doing.
I was so confused I could barely hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wrong one.
Maybe he'll...
Hold on. Okay,
What's up,
yeah.
Stephanie? Good morning.
Yeah, I was hoping
I'm just
you'd...
going to rage for a minute.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd rage on him because I was confused what the heck was going on. Like, I could barely hear him and he wasn't being clear. Morning, Stephanie.
This is Roy. How may I help you?
Hello?
Yes, sir. How may I help you?
What are you doing? You know how stupid you sound right now, pretending to work for Microsoft? You're a fucking idiot. You're stupid. Like, you think Cheerios are donut seeds. Get a job. Stop hurting people. Go ahead, please.
Did I say that we are Microsoft?
Not right now, you didn't, but you did
Are
on the
you an
same
idiot?
number. Somebody else in your little call center did
you
a
an
second
idiot?
ago.
Are you a stupid
What?
fuck?
Absolutely.
Aren't you a stupid fuck?
But I'm not hurting people. You are.
Before abusing me, did you ask me? Did you ask me? Did you ask me that I'm Microsoft?
Where do you think I got your number, Gondu? You're a legit
We-
scammer.
we
We don't
are
mess with
partners
innocent
with
people.
Microsoft.
Go take
Yeah,
a glass
it's
of
legit.
water and
Okay,
fuck yourself with a
first
rusty
verify it.
bayonet.
You
Shut
sound
the
an-
fuck
you
up,
sound an
scammer. I'm
idiot fuck.
talking.
First of all,
Go ahead, please.
First of all, get it checked. Get the website checked. Then you know. Then you would know who we are.
You're a scammer. That's the end of that conversation.
Yep. Yeah, and that's a good. I'm glad we finally got through to someone, and that number came from DH. So thank you so much, DH, and Take. Thank you for raging at him for me. That's what I need you around for. Maybe you could give me some rage lessons, because I'm really bad at raging. Like I try to rage, but I just like can't do it.
Call him again.
Okay, let's see if he blocked me.
Thank you for calling support. How may I help you?
Hey, what's going on? We got disconnected. I called this number before and I was talking to somebody. I forgot to mention, with all the yelling going back and forth, there's a kid in your office. Is that kid hungry? Why aren't you feeding that baby, sir? Go ahead, please.
What problem you are facing, sir?
The problem I'm facing is you're a fucking idiot. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
Yep.
That's the end of that conversation.
No, he's still on.
Oh, he's breaking up. Hello?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing? Can you
I'm
help me or
asking
not?
you, sir, what problem you are facing?
I got a lot of
I'm
problems.
asking you, sir, what problem
Can you
are
help
facing?
me?
Okay. Tell me one by one.
I mean, you want me to list all of my problems? I mean, I got 99 problems. Well, actually, you're all of them.
Tell me.
You still want
one
me to
by one.
continue? I'm sorry?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me
Go
the
ahead,
problem.
please. What problem can you help me with? What do you do exactly?
We provide the support for the computer, sir, and the Microsoft product.
Oh, but what company did I call? You're not Microsoft, right?
We are the official partner, like a third party of the Microsoft, sir.
Oh, like a legit company?
Yes, sir.
So where are you located? Where did I just call? Like, you sound like you're international.
We are located. We are located in Arizona, sir.
No, you're not. You can't even say that word. Why do you lie to me? You just met me. Why do you treat me this way, sir? You hurt my feelings. You lie to me. You're in India, which is okay. It's a beautiful country, but why do you lie about that? Go ahead, please.
Sir, our company is registered. Sir, our company is registered in Arizona, Oro Valley, and the technical department is working from India, sir.
Oh, you're in India.
Yes, sir. Absolutely correct, sir. Tell me
Oh,
the
I
problem.
thought I had asked
will
you
love
where
to
you
help
are
sir.
and you
Do
had said
not worry about
Arizona.
it.
I'm sorry?
Sir, our company is registered in Arizona, and the technical department is working from India, sir.
Oh, what's the name of your company?
My company name is it's Ace One Technologies LLC, sir.
Ace One Technologies.
Yes, sir.
And how much do you charge?
Sir, we didn't charge any amount. Like, it's depend upon the problem. If there is a minor problem, there will be no charge. The troubleshooting is absolutely free of cost, sir. There will be no cost for the troubleshoot. That's why I asked you, sir. Tell me the problem. Accordingly, I can tell you.
So what if I got a
Or I can
pop-up
help
on my
you.
computer? What would you do?
Okay. You are not telling me what problem you are facing, sir. If you're telling me, I can tell you.
I mean, I got a lot of problems, though. I don't know if you really want to stay on the phone with my dumb ass for that long and you want to listen to all my problems. I mean,
Yes,
when I'm done
sir.
with you, I'm going
That's
to
why
call
I'm sitting
Vitality
here to
Warehouse
listen to
and
your
get some male
problem and
growth
help you
hormones
out.
going on down there. I want
That's
my
why I'm-
pebble to be a boulder.
That's
I
why
want to
I'm
be able to
sitting
pull
here,
my
sir.
pants down and girls go, avalanche. Yeah, go ahead, please. I'm sorry. I rambled. Go ahead, please.
That's why I'm sitting here to listen to. That's why I'm sitting here to listen to you, and fix your problem one by one. It doesn't 100 problems or 1,000 problems.
Hello? Sir?
I'm telling you, it doesn't.
We keep breaking
If
up.
you're
I got a
facing-
lot of problems. Yeah, can I please tell you some problems?
How,
sir? Hello? Your phone is a problem. That's my main concern. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Well, thank you. Listen, I want to put a plan together. There's a place that has 50 million kangaroos, only 24 million citizens. My plan is to peacefully remove the kangaroos and drop them in India because I know there's not a lot of people in that country. And if we put kangaroos in that country, it'll kind of fill in the gaps. So that's one problem. Can you help me?
Are you doing? Yes, sir. I can help you. And
Thank you.
else problem you are facing?
That's the one problem. The other problem is Pluto is no longer a planet, and I really feel strongly about putting Pluto back into the solar system, and I really need a gang of guys that will picket with me on Saturday mornings. Bring back Pluto. Bring back Pluto.
Okay.
So that's problem
In
number
that
2.
case-
Are you writing this down?
In that case,
Go ahead, please.
yes, sir. I'm writing down, and I will be tell you the price. That the price will be a $10,000 million for that. Do you have that kind of amount?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's probably an hour's worth
We
of
have
work.
$10,000 million.
So that's for the. Now, is that like for both
We will charge
problems,
for that.
or is that just for the? Shut up. Let me explain. Is that just for the first problem, the kangaroo problem, or is that the group rate problem that I get? Like you're gonna fix the kangaroo problem and the Pluto problem for that much money? That's the end of that conversation.
I was just typing. Someone typing $10,000 million. Like, what does that look like in the numbers? Oh shoot, we didn't ask him if the Earth was flat or round. Dang.
Oh, we could have gotten there. That's a scam. I don't care what he says. I don't think that was like a legit scam, like place. Any scams on the side or whatever. I think it's just 100%. If you had your virtual machine up there and you wanted to test him out, I guarantee you he would run Event Viewer and Tree Command or whatever these idiots do, and they would show you everything on your computer and tell you that it's viruses.
Right.
And try to sell you a program.
Then connect to my bank account, put too much money in it, have me go get gift cards. Hey, Do One Team. You just
what
missed.
Up, Do?
We're on our way out. You just missed a great place to call if you have any problems. He said it doesn't matter if you have 100 problems or 1,000 problems. He's here to listen, but obviously he's full of crap because you only told him 2 and he ditched.
I mean, why wouldn't he think I was legit?
I know, right?
I mean, I don't
Thank
know.
you, Stephanie.
God only knows how bored he is that he would stay on the phone with an idiot like me. I mean, I started the conversation raging, and then I don't know if we broke up and he didn't hear it, but I was surprised he was still on. Still going on with his script.
I think, let's see, what time is it there? I have to look at my world clock. It is 8:43 p.m. So maybe he's hoping if he gets in some calls early, he can go to bed early. So maybe that's why he stayed on the phone. Okay, let's try
Try him one more time.
That one's blocked. Let me try my other number.
Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
Hey, listen to me. You're live on the radio, WSCAM radio. The time now is 8:43 p.m. in Calcutta. Would you be willing to go on the radio with us and tell us what it's like being a scammer?
Let me block your number first.
Got 100 phones, bitch.
Then I will
I'll call you right back. Just answer the question. What's it like being a scammer? The time now is 8:44 p.m. in the city of Calcutta. We have a scammer on the line.
I'm pretty sure he called you a mutter chode under his breath. Did you hear him?
Rude, bitch.
I wish I
All
could
right,
come up
well, I'm
with
done
one
with
more
that.
number, but I can't. I don't think I can on the spot.
Yep.
But that was super fun. I can't think of a
Well-
better way to end a stream. Can you?
I mean, no, I'd go on forever. Now I'm in the mood. I mean, I hate these people, and now I'm heated. And I wasn't going to be on the flood today because I want to go see my dad, and now I just want to make 6 hours worth of calls to these idiots. But yeah, it was fun today. And we had a little problems in the morning, but that was good because we needed a breakfast break anyway because we start way too early. And then we talked a lot about channels, and we had a great interview with Martin.
There's your buddy
and I don't
Beta
know if-
Ray in the house.
Beta Ray, I was just talking about you. All good things, of course, but I mean, your comment was probably one of the best comments I've ever seen that you had left, and I really appreciate that. And I hope, I'm sure you're okay with me saying it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have posted it publicly on there. But you can take a glass of water to a scammer, but you can't get them to drink, I think was what it was. And I'll always remember that. What's that?
I thought he replaced the word drink with think. Or maybe not.
Oh, yeah, think. Did I say
Yeah.
drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell do I know? I'm still half asleep. But it was a great comment, Beta Ray. Thank you so much. I thought I was laughing so hard when I read it. So I'm actually going to get the Thug Life tattoo I have on my chest removed and probably put it with your saying there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, fun guy. I'll send it to you as soon as we get hop off. Yeah, and I think you should put a CJ Scams tattoo somewhere.
Oh, I already have that. That's like my tramp stamp.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
Well, we definitely need to turn on the camera then, so we can see this.
Maybe we'll do a live show from getting a tattoo soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of slur my words a little bit. That's just the way it is with me and what I have going on. But maybe drink kind of rhymes with think, and I can get away with it. But
yeah.
I'll have to practice it. You can take a glass of water to a scammer, but you can't get him to think.
Yeah,
that's right.
There you go. That sounded like academic the way you just said
Right.
it.
And we could do a whole hour on just talking about Beta Ray's comment. It was so clever. But
it was clever.
Anyway, yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing this until after Christmas, and hopefully we'll have Scambait Nonsense on that Thursday, or whatever the 27th is.
A week from today, next Monday.
Yep. And again, I'm a piece of junk for saying that, not getting a full commitment, but definitely need him on as soon as we can. He's very funny. He's got some new material he's working on, and just like any rager or somebody who makes prank phone calls, you may love it, you may hate it, but you're wasting the scammer's time.
Well, if he gives you any trouble, just let me know. I'll call him crying, and we'll get him here on Monday.
Yeah, we need to definitely. I'm sure everybody here is sub to you, but we definitely need to play your scammers bully a pregnant girl. I love that video. It kind of really shows them that they're the most disgusting being of themselves. Yeah, that's when we definitely go to Australia. I definitely want a kangaroo tattoo. That's such a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Since I'm so obsessed with kangaroos.
Yeah.
And that's another question. So we have to have Harley on the show one time, and we need to ask her about her channel, and everybody needs to sub to her and get her to 100 subs, because as soon as she gets 100 subs, it's just one of those things you feel good. And sometimes people care about subs, sometimes they don't. But I really am just so passionate about having people look at those reptiles that she has. But I guess my question would be, do you ever come across kangaroos like on your early morning reptile hunts? I don't know if you can answer that in the chat real quick before we go.
If there's twice as many kangaroos as there are to people, you would think they'd run into them.
I would think so. I would think that it's like a deer problem. And
Yeah.
like, I mean, Ozzy was talking about the kangaroo, wrapping his bike around a roo. I mean, people ruin their cars by hitting deer, but
Yeah.
I don't think that there's how many people are in the United States? And I don't think that there's double the amount of deer.
370 million.
Right. And I don't think there's 600 or 700 million deer.
No, but all the deer are all down here in the south, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm just curious. But we can have her on maybe and ask her those tough questions. But
Yeah, come on, y'all. She only 13 so far, so let's sub to her. And like I said, deer, no S.
And Maid runs into the kangaroos a lot, and
Peter sees
Harley
them.
hit a wallaby.
He sees the roos. He's from down under.
Did you mean you hit it like you slapped it, or you hit it in your car? So it's very common, I guess, that they're just there.
So is a wallaby, she's saying, is a small kangaroo? Is that a different animal?
A wallaby. Wallaby, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And if I am, I don't sound it as good as somebody from Australia.
Yeah.
But I'm going to look it all up later so we don't bore people with my nonsense. But I'm just so fascinated by it.
That's gross. He said Beta Ray said that the roads are paved with bones in Australia.
Was he being funny, or was it because meaning that they get hit a lot? Like it's
Either
a
way, that's gross. All right. Well, this was super fun. I'm sorry to say this again.
Yes, new moon. Let's just talk real quick because new moons. We don't know where each other lives, but I know we're somewhat neighbors. I drive up and down the Taconic Parkway a lot, and I know you probably know what that means and where that is. But there's woods, and like I have to drive 30 miles an hour because I'm shivering like a. Well, I won't even say what but I'm so scared I'm going to hit a deer, and my brights are on the whole time, and it's such a bad ride from where my parents live in the lower Hudson Valley. So many deer everywhere.
Yep. Thank you, Chester, for that news update, and thank you always for being our correspondent. So I'm sorry to say this again, but I'm just going to say it one more time. Like 15% of the people that watch are not subbed. I don't know how many aren't subbed to Take, but please make sure you sub to Take and put on your notifications. You never know when we might show up on your channel. I lose like 10 subs a
day. Thank you.
You never know when we might randomly show up on your channel anyway, right?
I mean, I don't care as much anymore as I used to. I'd like to see other people growing. I never thought I'd have one sub with my nonsense, so I'm flattered that I have as many as I do.
Bye, John. All right. Yep.
Later, Bambi.
We will be back.
And we're going to be out too.
Yeah, we'll be back next Monday.
Everybody has an amazing holiday. Yep. I don't know. I guess there's only one holiday left this year because I think if you celebrate the others, I think they were in the early part of the year. So we have Christmas coming up. So everyone that celebrates Christmas, we'll hopefully we'll see people before New Year's, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And I guess my rent is due in about 10 days. That means because New Year's is coming up.
Yep.
So happy holidays, everybody. Love you all.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We'll see you next Monday with Scambait Nonsense.
Yep. Later, each and every one.